welcome to my channel Son of Stars, and welcome to today's pick a card reading. So guys, I was asking Spirit which pick a card reading they want me to do next. I needed some inspiration, so I asked Spirit or your spirit guides what they want me to talk about, and they told me they want to talk about the union of soul tribes, meaning that we're going to look at the next important person that is entering your life, okay? And I'm talking about the next soul tribe family member, or the next person that you would literally consider a soulmate, that you would consider like a soul sister, a soul brother, if that makes sense, okay? So we're talking about the next new significant connection that is entering your life. And this person is basically like part of your soul tribe. They're meant to be in your life when you grow older, when you have children, when you get married. Do you know what I mean? Kind of like a soul tribe member, a family member. You are meant to walk a long path with this person, or spend a long time, or spend time together on earth, you know, as two souls or two spirits or whatever, or as two individuals. So we're basically going to look at the next important person that is entering your life, okay? I don't know why, because Spirit or the universe has a different timing than we humans, right? But maybe the reason why they want me to do this reading is because maybe the union is near, or maybe a lot of you guys, you are in the energy of literally meeting people very, very soon, meaning Spirit wants me to already introduce you to these people because you are about to meet them within the next couple of months, maybe in autumn season, maybe in winter season, okay? Or maybe just literally within the next few days, which is the reason why they want me to talk about this topic now. But again, I don't want to talk too much. They told me what to do, and here I am, I'm doing it, okay? You know what this reading is going to be about. We're looking at the next important person entering your life, but this person is not just any person. It's literally a true soulmate, or a true family member, or like a soul family member, a person that is part of your tribe, that is meant to be part of your life journey for a long time, possibly until the end of time. Okay, that's what we're going to look at. In the next clip, you can choose between 3 images. If you feel indecisive, go on Google, find a number generator, talk to your spirit guides to guide you to the right pile. And there you go, that's your pile. You know, basically the number that the number generator spits out. Okay, so I'm going to see you in your reading, guys. Hello my lovely pal number 1, welcome to your reading, guys. Okay, so let me tap into the energy here. We are going to look at, as you can tell by the title if you didn't watch the intro, we're going to look at the next important person that is entering your life. But I'm just talking about any random person. This person is basically part of your soul family, your soul tribe. You are meant to spend a long time with this person. Okay, this person is supposed to be there when you get pregnant, when you, I don't know, retire, when you get older, when you get married, you know, that type of energy, where kind of like a person that is meant to be part of your soul tribe. So we're looking at a true soulmate connection, a person that you're supposed to spend a lot of time with, or a person that is going to play a big role in your life. Okay, that's what we're going to look at. The next important person that is entering your life. So I'm going to tap into the energy here, guys. So give me a moment. If you're new here, I usually look at the cards, I channel the energy, and then I show you the cards or whatever I see here on the table. Because I know some of you guys, you're nosing, you want to see the cards. So let me see what's going on here. So first things first, I feel like it's more than one person that you're going to meet, okay? So this is kind of like an energy where I pick up that, and also I was actually asking Spirit, kind of like, what pick a card reading do you want me to do next? And they told me they want me to talk about unions between soulmates, but not just like romantically, but also platonically, business-wise, so literally any true soulmate connection. Okay, and it doesn't matter what kind of connection it is, if it is romantic or friendship, or even if it's in-laws or whatever, it doesn't matter. They want me to talk about true soulmate connections that are about to enter your life. And as I'm looking at the cards, I felt like energy of two people. So I feel like you are about to meet two significant soulmates that are entering your life. And it could be that you might meet these two people around the same, for example, you meet two new people on the same weekend, or you meet these two new people, because to me it feels like two people. Let me actually see, is it two? Yeah, it feels like two people. Pile number one, first things first, I feel like an energy here where you are going to meet more than one person, okay? So the next significant person that is entering your life is actually not a person, it is people, okay? I'm seeing at least two new people entering your life, and it feels like these two people are going to come into your life around the same time. Okay, so there could be an energy where you maybe meet two significant people on the same day, on the same weekend, in the same month, or maybe in the same season, kind of like, oh, I met these two people in autumn season, winter season, spring season, summer season, whatever. Okay, so something along those lines. I feel like, again, it's more than one person that is entering your life very soon here, okay? So it's more than one significant person that is entering your life. Okay, so let's look at person number one, and then we're gonna look at person number two. Okay, so the first thing that I pick up here with the true love, come to me. Okay, for some of you guys, if you have done like any magic, any spell when it comes to true love, I feel like it is working its magic, okay? So it says, true love shall come to me as I do will, so mote it be. I do feel like one of the next significant soulmates or soul family members, whatever you want to call it, is actually going to be your true love. Okay, so this is going to be a person where you feel like, wow, this is true love, or love at first sight, or you instantly fall in love with this person, or it's going to be a whirlwind romance. Okay, we also have a fair male here. Now it doesn't have to be a fair male for everybody, okay, because this is a reading for multiple people, for a lot of people, but it feels like a masculine energy. Okay, so with a fair male, this tells me that this is going to be definitely, one of them is going to be definitely a masculine energy, okay? So one of your significant soulmates that is entering your life is a male, okay? He could be fair, meaning that he maybe has very light eyes, he maybe has a very fair skin complexion, or he has fair hair, okay, or he just has blonde hair. He could even be like, for example, he could even be dark skinned, but his hair is blonde. Does that make sense? Something about either his eyes are light or his hair is light, okay, or his skin tone, okay. I'm also hearing he could be light skinned, talking about like black people, but he's light skinned. Not that it really matters, okay. It's just a description, and for others of you, the fair male could also just be that this man is going to have like a strong Libra energy, or this man is very harmonious, and he is one with his masculine and his feminine energy. Does that make sense? So he embraces his masculine energy, but he also embraces his feminine energy. So he's not overly masculine and he's not overly feminine, if that makes sense. So he doesn't mind getting a manicure, pedicure. He doesn't mind, you know, talking about his feelings, or he doesn't mind, you know, like being emotional, if that makes sense, okay? but at the same time he also is in his masculine energy. Like he likes to be the provider, he likes to go out and get stuff. Do you know what I mean? Kind of like where his masculine and his feminine energy are in perfect harmony or in balance. So he's not overly masculine, he's not overly feminine, he's somewhere very balanced. Okay, so again, he could have a strong Libra energy, or you could perceive this man as a very harmonious, balanced person. Okay, or you could really like about this man that, how can I explain it? You guys know when men are, they have like a feminine energy. You know how attractive men are that embrace their feminine energy. Maybe this person likes the color pink even though he's a guy, or maybe he likes feminine perfume. Do you know what I mean? Kind of like where this person is not scared to do feminine things. It doesn't make him feel less of a man, or something about where this man really admires women, or something about where this man maybe has a very good connection to his sister or his mom. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like, it's not a man that doesn't like women or that feels like he's fighting against women. Okay, this is a man who really appreciates women. This is a man who feels like you know, man and woman is a team play, if that makes sense. Okay, something about this man, he could also be very traditional. It doesn't have to be, but for some of you guys, this man could also be very traditional, where he doesn't mind being the provider, or he doesn't mind being the one, how do you call it, making the calls and doing all the hard stuff, you know. And then the feminine energy can lay back and do stuff that is more easier, if that makes sense. But it doesn't have to be, okay? He could be a little bit traditional, or I also pick up an energy here. This could also be an LGBTQ member, okay? Meaning that this is a male who's very much in touch with his feminine energy, okay? Is what I'm picking up here. And then the other energy that I pick up here is actually a woman or a feminine energy, and I feel like you are going to work with this feminine energy. Okay, so whoever she is, you are going to be so excited about something that she recommends to you, or something kind of like where this woman, you will want to work with her. Okay, she does something, like she does projects, or she does something that you find extremely cool, super interesting, or maybe you will want to work at the company that she works at. Okay, so again, first of all, we have here a feminine energy. I actually don't know who I want to talk about first. I think I'm going to talk about the lady here first, the feminine energy, and then we're going to talk about your true love, okay? Or the man that you're going to fall in love with. Or actually, it doesn't matter. For example, if you're LGBTQ and you are into women, then of course, you know, like flip the roles or whatever, okay? But I want to talk about this feminine energy first. Then we're going to talk about the male, okay? So it seems to be a woman and a man coming into your life, okay? For different reasons. So I want to talk about the woman. Now, with the woman, I pick up an energy here that she could be new in town. So she could be a person who recently relocated to where you are living. Okay, so you are either meeting this person as you are traveling, or this person recently relocated to your city, or maybe it is you that you recently relocated to a new place. Let's say, for example, it's a new neighborhood, a new environment, a new city. And I'm seeing here that's where you guys are meeting. You could also be both new in town. Does that make sense? Where you are new in a neighborhood and she's new in a neighborhood as well. You moved in 1 month ago, she moved in 2 months ago, if that makes sense. Okay, something about where either this woman is new in town, meaning that maybe she doesn't know the language, or maybe she doesn't know the place too good. Yeah, your spirit guides are here. Okay, so you're kind of like going to be she's going to be either your tour guide, or you could be her tour guide. Not really, but you're going to show kind of like an energy where you're going to explore the city together. Okay, another thing that I pick up about this feminine energy, let me actually show you the card. Other energy that I pick up here with this feminine is, can I say something? I feel like this feminine energy here, she might be on a road to success. I'm not gonna lie, for some odd reason, especially since we have here manifestation. It says your manifestation is here now. Something could happen any moment from now. Okay, so Spirit wants you to know you could meet either this male or this female any moment from now. Meaning again, and that's what I was talking about, because I feel like you have been putting a lot of energy into manifesting, meaning that you have been journaling for months, you have been visualizing for months, or you have been very, you know, focused on a specific topic. And that's also the reason why I pick up here that the manifestation is coming, or something about you have done love spells, you have done spells to kind of like heal, bring your true love to you and stuff like that. And again, Spirit is saying your manifestation is here now. Something could happen any moment from now. So you could meet these people any moment from whenever you're watching this reading. But another thing that it tells me is that this woman, she's very good at manifesting, okay? Whoever this woman is, she's very good at manifesting. So I almost want to say you might actually witness her manifestation. She might tell you, I want to play in a TV show, or it's always been my dream to be part of a music video. I always wanted to become an actor, an actress. I always wanted to, you know what I mean? Where she tells you about her dreams. And I feel like around the time where you meet this woman, she's actually manifesting something. Does that make sense? So you're going to witness how she manifests her dreams. I'm picking up the energy. For example, she's getting the role, or she's getting her dream job, or she maybe told you like, or she's going to tell you about her dream apartment, like, oh, I want an apartment that looks like that with very big windows, or I want this car. I've always wanted this car. I've always dreamed of this car. Okay. And I feel like you're actually going to be there to witness how she's literally manifesting something into existence. Because if you look at those two cards, so again, this is a woman, she's very good at manifesting. So she would be the perfect person to manifest with, because again, maybe she's really good at manifesting. She's really good at making her dreams come true. She's really good at getting to her goals. Okay, and I feel like anybody that sits next to her is winning with her. Does that make sense? Where she either pushes you to your greatness, or she is a person again who always finds a way to get to where she wants to be. So she's going to be a huge inspiration for you. Okay, but if you look at those two cards, they look very similar. One, this is, you know, my oracle deck that I created, but if you look at the way the legs are positioned, you can literally see this is her. Okay, so I feel like you're going to meet this female energy first. Not necessarily, not for everybody, but for most of you guys, I feel like you're going to meet this female energy first, and then you're going to meet the male energy. Okay, that's what it feels like to me here. But again, this is like a woman. She might be telling you like, oh, I moved here. I'm even picking up the energy of like someone who moves to a specific place because of a job, or do you know what I mean? Kind of like a person. I'm hearing someone who's saying, I moved to LA to, you know, have more opportunities, or this and that and this and that. So I feel like this female energy, you're going to witness how she's manifesting one of her biggest dreams or her childhood dreams, and it's going to inspire the heck out of you. Okay, if you ever doubted manifestation, you're going to wholeheartedly believe in manifestation once you meet this lovely woman, or this lovely lady or girl or whatever, because she's going to show you how much is possible, if that makes sense. Okay, and again, sitting next to her means that you are winning as well, because I don't know, I feel like she's very, how can I explain it? I feel like she's very smart, okay? But the funny thing is, people look at her as if she is naive or stupid, but her smart is just different. Her smart is maybe street smart, yeah. Her smart is different. Does that make sense? So she might not necessarily be book smart. Her smart is different, okay? I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like you're going to be super duper inspired by her intelligence. But again, it's like a little twist to it. So this might be the type of person who is having the opposite opinion of what is written in a book. Does that make sense? For example, the book says, oh, you need to put the sugar first and then the milk. And she's going to be like, no, you put the milk first and then the sugar. And then she's going to explain to you why she thinks it's the other way around, when a majority of people say that, you know, it's the other way around. But when you listen to her logic makes sense, but kind of like an energy where this is like a person who always has an unpopular opinion, but once you listen to her, you feel like, wow, you know, she really took her time to think about something and then form an opinion instead of going with the stream. I don't know how to explain it, but I feel like you're going to really like her mind or when she explains things. So she could be somewhat of a misfit with the way that she dresses, or with her choices when it comes to her career, with her choices when it comes to love, you know, with her choices when it comes to, I feel like this is a person who's a black sheep in the family, I'm not gonna lie. Excuse me, okay? So again, I feel like she's on a road to success. I don't know why I picked this up so strongly, but I feel like she's on a road to success, or she's going to somehow manifest the impossible, or something about where you might question if certain things are possible, but once you are friends with this woman, you will know, or once you are dating this woman, you will know that there's like a lot of things that are possible if your mind is open, if that makes sense, okay? I also feel like this is going to be a woman who really likes to go out and socialize and party. So she might actually be a person who has a lot of friends, or not necessarily friends. She might really be good at networking, or she might be really good at talking to people, or she's going to introduce you to a lot of new people is what I'm picking up here. Kind of like a person, I'm hearing she's the life of the party. That's what I'm picking up here. I feel like she also likes to party, or she likes to go out on the weekend. I'm hearing, I can't wait for the weekend to begin. Okay, I'm working all week long. I dream of days away. I wanna sing my song, so let the music play. I had to get my kicks and fly tonight, and when the clock strikes 6 on Friday night, I need to blow it all away. Oh yeah, that's her energy. This is, wow, okay, her energy is like I feel like she really likes to party, and when I say she likes to party, I don't just mean like going to the club and shaking the booty. It could be exactly that, but she's like the life of the party. She's always like hyper, she's always excited to be alive. This is a person who's super duper excited to be alive. I feel like they wake up in the morning being grateful for another day where they can try another cafe, another restaurant. You know what I mean? Like, this person is always excited to do certain things. I feel like this is a person who is very bubbly, very light-hearted, very they always like to try new things, okay? So this is a person, you can drag them to any place, okay? This is a person, they're open for everything. You can drag them to any place. This person really likes traveling, okay? So I feel like you're going to travel a lot with this person. I also feel like she also likes to go on weekend trips, so get ready to travel a lot. Again, even talking about, let's go to Italy for the weekend, let's go to Paris for the weekend and stuff like that. I do feel like she is definitely somebody who loves to travel. And again, I feel like she also likes to party. She likes to go to new places. She's very light-hearted, very bubbly. I also feel like she's kind of goofy, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like she's super duper goofy. I feel like she doesn't take life too seriously, to be honest with you. But the funny thing is, oh, and by the way, I also feel like she likes to go shopping, okay? She likes to go shopping, or she's into fashion, or something about I also pick up the energy here where she is a person who is working on a vision, okay? So you might actually be part of her vision. I don't know why. Or she's working on she's working on something bigger here. I don't know what this is, okay? With the Chariot here, because it looks like she has a goal. Do you see that? I feel like this is a person who is, her journey is to create or manifest her dream life. Again, she believes in the law of attraction. She believes in manifesting your dream life, okay? She believes in taking risks. She believes in, you know, like, again, moving to a different place to follow your dreams. So this is, again, a person next to her. You're going to manifest your dreams and your dream life. That's what it feels like to me here, okay? I pick up an energy here where this person has a past of, how can I explain that energy? Let me tell you something. This person has been through a lot. I feel like both. You're this masculine energy, your true love, okay, as well as this person, or I don't know if that's your true love in case you are a lesbian. You know what I mean, okay? I pick up an energy. Oh, by the way, this person is also career focused. This is what I was talking about. I'm hearing this is a woman who works hard and plays hard. So she works a lot in the weekend. Again, I'm working all week long. I dream of days away. I wanna sing a song, so let the music play. Okay, so she's like the person to work a lot during the week, and then on the weekend she's gonna put the music up, put the volume up. She's gonna, you know, get on the neighbor's nerves with putting the music up. Okay, she's gonna call you over just to, again, when I say partying, it doesn't just mean like going to the club. She might also really like to play music in a park, or she likes to play music when you come over. You know, she puts your favorite song on, then you guys are in the kitchen cooking and stuff like that. This is a person who likes to sing, who likes to dance, who likes to party. Okay, this person probably also likes to, you know, have a drink, be a little bit tipsy in case this is something that you want. If not, again, she's naturally the life of the party, even if she doesn't drink. And I feel like she has a lot of energy. I almost want to say she has a lot of energy. Yeah, she has a lot of energy. She's kind of like a goofball, or like a very bubbly, very bright personality. I'm seeing a big smile. Okay, but I feel like an energy here where she used to have problems with anxiety, and I feel like she overcame overthinking and anxiety. Okay, so maybe you guys share this in common, where she maybe is on a journey to overcome her fear and anxiety, and you guys are going to talk about it, like, okay, what are we going to do about our anxiety? What are we going to do about our overthinking? Let's meditate together, let's go to therapy together. Does that make sense? Or she already has overcame anxiety. I also just heard she overcame depression. This is a woman, she overcame depression. So she might be telling you that a few years ago she was not this bubbly, happy person, that she actually had depression in her past, but she overcame it. So you guys are going to have a lot of long conversations about, you know, like how she healed or what helped her. You guys might actually go on this journey together to heal from depression together, or to heal from anxiety together, to heal from overthinking together, is what I'm picking up here. Or she already overcame it and she's going to share tips and tricks with you, is what I'm picking up here. Okay, I feel like it's the same with your true love. I also feel like your true love actually, okay, listen, okay, I feel like your true love also went through anxiety. I do feel like you guys, the reason why you guys are a soul tribe is because what bonds all of you is a health scare. To be honest with you guys, I feel like for a lot of you guys, you are connected through a health scare, okay? Or kind of like where you understand how the reason why you are going through certain things is because your parents were not healthy, or maybe your upbringing was not the healthiest, or was not, you know, like I feel like it was not a white picket fence. Okay, or for some of you guys it was a white picket fence, but it was pretentious, where, do you know what I mean? I feel like two energies here, where either it was like a household that was super duper chaotic and there was no emotional stability, or a lot of fighting and stuff like that. So you all share that in common. Does that make sense? Where you are going to be maybe the first person in your family who is like healthy, or who has a healthy household, if that makes sense, because your parents, it was dysfunctional and stuff like that. Okay, and for others of you, I'm picking up like a white picket fence upbringing, but it was too much, kind of like where you were not allowed to talk about mental health, or you were not allowed to talk about, do you know what I mean? Like you were not allowed to ask questions, if that makes sense, because everything had to be perfect, to the point where maybe you started to develop perfectionism, or do you know what I mean? Kind of like, again, a white picket fence type of family, where you are not allowed to maybe be LGBTQ, you are not allowed to, I don't know, like do an untraditional job, or maybe you're not, do you know what I mean? Kind of like a very strong, rigid upbringing. You are not allowed to ask questions about the Bible and God, you know, you are not allowed to do certain things. So I pick up these two upbringings, and I feel like you guys are going to share that in common, which is the reason why, do you know what this feels like to me here? I'm picking up like a healthy tribe, where you all have a story where you saw what problems can be caused because of mental health issues. Or again, I feel like a lot of you guys, or probably most of you guys, you went through some type of health scare somehow, some way, okay? You, this true love, and this other person, you all went through some type of health scare. So we have the card here, can the flame burn this hour, bring to me your healing power, okay? And I almost want to say where you are going to heal each other. Does that make sense? Where maybe this lady here, she ate confidence, you know, for breakfast. So she's gonna teach you how to be confident, and maybe you ate self-awareness or self-realization or sitting down and understanding what's going on within you. You ate that for breakfast, so you're going to share this energy with her. Does that make sense? So it's kind of like you guys are sharing, and for some odd reason, I don't know why, but I pick up an energy here where I feel like someone is going to introduce you to a group. So yeah, it feels like you're going to be part of a group. This is going to be, I feel like there's multiple people coming to you at once. I don't feel like it's just one person. I feel like it's multiple people coming to you again on the same weekend, on the same, in the same month, in the same season, around the same holiday, for example, okay? Yeah, so you all have gone through some type of health scare that really scared the shit out of you. Okay, I don't know if it was mentally, physically, spiritually, or if it was not you, you witnessed someone else having very bad health and it scared the shit out of you. Like it somehow scared the shit out of you, and that's why you made certain changes. That's what it feels like to me here. So you guys are going to really share kind of like healing practices or deep breathing, or you all are going to kind of like an energy where you all have in common, yes, your spirit guides are here, that you are kind of nervous. So it's kind of like, are you also so nervous like me today? And you're like, yeah, I forgot to meditate. And you're like, yeah, me too. I'm kind of nervous today. Like, okay, and then you guys are going to breathe together. Do you know what I mean? Or kind of like when you feel jittery and nervous, they're going to be full of peace. And when you feel peaceful, they're going to be jittery. Does that make sense? Where you guys are going to balance each other out. Like one person is more calm than the other. So when I'm more calm than you today, I'm going to give you I'm going to share my peaceful energy with you so your anxiety comes down. And then the other way around. Does that make sense? That's what it feels like to me here. I feel like you're also all career focused. Very career driven. I feel like you guys are all very hard workers, kind of like no weekends off, or something about working on a project for a long time. Okay, I'm also seeing someone here trying to transform their body. So for some of you guys, this could actually be a significant soulmate where you guys are both gonna lose weight together or transform your body together, you know, like build muscles together is what I'm picking up here as well. Okay, now let's talk about the masculine energy here. Okay, let me see what's going on with him. Let me actually get one more card. Give me one moment, guys. You know, the funny thing is I was not prepared for two people to come out, which is very funny. Okay, so let's see what's going on with this true love here. I also feel like, yeah, I'm also, what is that song called? Wow, I'm hearing the song by Drake, Headlines. I might be too strong on confidence, overdosed on confidence, started not to give a fuck and stop fearing the consequence. I'm hearing drinking to my accomplishments. Something about drinking to my accomplishments, or you guys are going to have a lot of parties or a lot of gatherings because you manifested. Like every time you guys manifest something, you celebrate it. That's what it feels like to me here, but I'm hearing the song by Drake, Headlines. So for some of you guys, pile number one, the reason why I picked up Headlines by Drake is because I also feel like you guys are all like your true love as well as the other person. You all practice positive affirmations or something about like, because he says, I overdosed on confidence, but kind of like I think what he meant in the song was like he noticed that he's not confident enough, and then he, you know, like took a big spoon of confidence or something about hyping each other up or something about positive self-talk. It's kind of like where you and this person, you hype each other up like you're the best, you look amazing, you look good, you can do this, you're gonna get the job. Do you know what I mean? Kind of like an energy where something about positive affirmations, or you guys are really gonna hype each other up again, as well as with your true love. Something about where you all are people that at some point had problems with confidence. So I feel like there's something about hyping each other up or pushing each other, or I don't know how to explain it, but again, I pick up something about, he says, I overdosed on confidence, but it's you guys are going to be like a healthy, confident tribe, but it's not because you are conceited. It is because you know how important it is to have a positive self-talk, or something about where you, can I say something? There's something about like you're all on a self-love journey, or something about where you all reach, oh, that's what it is. You are a tribe where you reach your full potential, but you can only reach your full potential if you talk positively to yourself, or something about, I see you all being extremely confident, like all of you, and even if you tell me something I'm not confident, you still have some type of healthy confidence, or there's still certain days where you talk very positively and very lovingly to yourself. And I pick up an energy where all of you, your true love, and the other person, you all have a certain level of confidence that triggers people that are not confident. Does that make sense? So I'm going to talk about that later in the video, because your true love and the other woman, they all went through some type of ostracizing, or they got excluded, or they got pushed out of something, but it is because people thought this person is conceited when they just practice self-love. Okay, something about where some people think that these two people, your soul tribe, is conceited, when in actuality they actually practice self-love, or they somehow build up their confidence over the years in order to achieve what they wish to achieve. Not that they think that they are the shit, but they know that it is important to think positively of yourself, or to have a positive self-image to manifest your dreams, or to get to where you want to be. So there's something about I feel like you guys are going to be a very confident tribe, or something about you're really going to raise each other's confidence, or something along those lines. Okay, or something about positive affirmations, or the love language for me feels like positive affirmations. Okay, and I feel like other people that don't understand what self-love truly is in essence, they would perceive it as self-conceited or selfish. And that's why your true love and the other person had problems with other people, because they got to a level of confidence that triggered other people to attack them. Or do you know what I mean? Kind of like when you look at a confident person and all of a sudden, like when somebody's insecure, they feel threatened by another person's confidence, or by another person's self-love. They perceive it as conceited, or they perceive it as selfish, when it's actually self-love. Okay. Yeah, so I feel like you all have this energy in common, or you're all gonna reach a level of true self-love, or something about really loving yourself. Or again, I'm seeing you guys being very confident, and you all somehow trigger people that don't love themselves, or perceive self-love as like they have a twisted view of what self-love means, or they think that something is conceited when it's actually, just appreciating how God created you, if that makes sense. This is what I'm picking up here. I don't know if it came across properly, but I think that's why I channeled the song Headlines by Drake. Okay, something like that. For some of you guys, maybe I'm picking up an energy where there was something weird going on or happening with a bird, or something about an owl. I'm seeing like an owl because I'm being brought to Drake. Okay, for some of you guys, maybe you recently listened to a song by Drake, but I'm being brought to like very old songs, like his old songs. He was also, I'm also seeing a football something. I don't know why I see that. I'm seeing an athlete here. So someone here, this masculine energy, he could be an athlete. It doesn't have to be. Okay. Yeah, but I'm hearing, they know, they know, they know. They know, they know, they know. They know, they know, they know. Yeah, I'm hearing headlines. Okay, so I feel like whoever this person is, again, first of all, the feminine energy, whoever she is, I feel like a lot of people talk about her. Okay, but I feel like they gossip about her because she does a lot. So this is a very adventurous female energy, a very adventurous woman. I also feel like she's gonna you know, every weekend there's something, like she always has something exciting to share, kind of like she always wants to go to places with you. She always, it's kind of like she's very excited again. She always wants to go to certain places with you, okay? So I feel like you're going to have a lot of fun with her. But what I pick up here is that she might not be that good at calming down or taking a break. Does it make sense? So especially if you tell me that you are more of an introvert, or you are more of a person you like to be in calm places and calm spaces, that's basically why the universe is going to bring you two together. Can I say something? For me, this feels like a Taurus Scorpio energy. You know how opposing signs, kind of like Taurus energy is very calm. Oh, okay. Taurus energy is very calm, and then Scorpio energy is very like surprising, out of the blue, out of nowhere, always something new. There's never any, you know, it's like a Scorpio energy is always moving, and Taurus energy is like calm. Do you see where I'm going? So it's kind of like, I feel like this female energy, she doesn't know when to take a break or when to calm down, or how can I explain that energy? Let me say it like that. I feel like an energy where you guys are going to balance each other out, because you might be a person you like to be in your comfort zone, or you like to be an introvert, or you are a person you are okay with, like, do you know what I mean? Like, you have a very calm energy to you, or like an introvert type of energy to you, or you like to self-reflect, or you like to, again, you are very, just a calm energy here that I pick up from you, or you know how to be calm, or you know how to find calmness within you, even if it's not always, but you've always, you're good at somehow finding peace and being calm, you know. And I feel like she is very good at being adventurous, talking to people. So she is very good at networking, being adventurous, talking to people. And she sometimes she absorbs a lot of energy, or sometimes she gets anxious or nervous because she does too much. So I feel like you're gonna, you know, tell her, hey, let's maybe have a calm day today. And then she's gonna be like, man, you know what, pie number one, that's exactly what I needed. I thought I wanted to go to this party, but this was way better because I didn't really feel good. Do you know what I mean? Kind of like where you guys are, again, complementing each other. You might be sometimes too introverted, or, you know, like you might, you know what I mean? Sometimes there's cool things and maybe you say no when maybe it's time for you to go on an adventure, and for her, she always says yes, and she actually needs a break. That's what it feels like to me here. Okay, so I feel like you guys are gonna really complement each other with that energy. Like, you're gonna balance her out and she's gonna balance you out. But it feels like to me here, kind of like a Taurus Scorpio type of dynamic. Okay, kind of like where you are like a very calm person, a timid soul, a calm soul, okay, a calm spirit, and her spirit is more like, you know, like a goofball, like an explosion. Okay, so when you guys are both coming together, it's like the golden middle. That's what it feels like to me here. Spirit, can you tell me, or can you give me one more card about this feminine, and then we're gonna look at the true love type of energy, or this fair male here. Okay, can you give me one more card about this feminine energy that I pick up here? Or yes. Okay, this feminine energy here, didn't I say that I felt like she something about where people gossiped about her? Yeah, I feel like this feminine energy, she lost a lot of friends, because, let me see why. What is that about? This feminine energy that I pick up here, what is this about? She lost a lot of friends. Okay, so I feel like this feminine energy, she lost a lot of friends, or something happened to, for example, where she had a fallout with her family or her friends, or something about where she trusted people that could not be trusted, but she still believes in love, she still believes in friendship. But I feel like, yeah, I feel like there was something going on. Why is the Five of Cups here, Spirit? Can you give me one more card? Yeah, she got backstabbed very badly by so-called friends. She had fake friends, okay? That could also be the reason why she moved out of town. Like, she wanted to get away from the town where she's at because she had fake friends. I pick up here that somehow betrayed her, or she had like family members that betrayed her. So I do feel like you might be meeting her around the time where she's losing a lot of people, but she's only losing fake people. Does that make sense? Because it's kind of like an energy where she's showing the world who she truly is, and all of a sudden her friends are, you know, there's some weird shit going on. That's what it feels like to me here. Once she's like following her dreams, or when she's getting successful, or when she really shows like a new version of herself, all of a sudden she's losing people around her, like family, friends, or something along the lines, like fake people here. Okay, and I feel like that's when you are gonna come in, and I almost want to say you guys are gonna kind of like an energy where maybe she lost friends, and maybe you also lost friends, I don't know, or maybe you lost contact with certain family members, but you're both gonna create a new family. Does that make sense? So I almost want to say, well, you are going to bring trustworthy new people into the soul family, and she as well. Does that make sense? Where I'm seeing you guys, you're becoming a group. So it starts with the two of you, but I feel like you guys are gonna become some type of group. That's what it feels like to me here, because you maybe lost certain people or a significant person in your life for some reason, which brought a huge gap into your life, and for her it's the same thing. Does that make sense? That's what it feels like to me here with the Ten of Swords. Where's the Five of Cups here? Yes. Okay. Wow. I'm seeing that I feel like she really got... I'm seeing her... Oh, fuck, what is that? Hold on. I'm seeing like an energy where she is succeeding, or she's doing something, or she's happy, and nobody's there to clap for her. Like, do you know what I mean? Kind of like the people didn't want to be around her when she started to embrace who she truly is, or I don't know what this is, but it's weird. Okay, I feel like she went through something traumatic here. Can you give me one more card? Let me actually see. Let me get one of those. I was not prepared that two people are here. Okay, so let's see. Why is the Five of Cups here, Spirit? What is that energy about? We have the Four of Swords in reverse. If it's not that, she might have... I feel like she might have lost like a family member. I don't know if it's again because of gossip and backstabbing and betraying, or if it's to the other side. Okay, so she might be feeling like not that you are filling the gap, but it's like she lost something, and then you come into her life, and she's gonna feel very grateful for that, which is also the reason why she's gonna be super duper excited, because she recently lost something or somebody here. Okay, why is the Five of Cups here? What is that energy about? Yeah, we have the Ten of Wands here. I feel like an energy here where she wanted to do something, like a project, and she was counting on certain people, but they were not there. If you tell me it sounds like me, yeah, well, you found your match, okay? Because with the Ten of Wands here, to me this feels like it's a lot of work to do, and she has to do it alone, or it's like I'm also picking up the energy here where people started to look at her sideways, because instead of partying, and you know, again, she's a very goofy, bubbly person, but she started to really work on something, maybe on her career or on her body or something along those lines, and people looked at her sideways, you know. So I feel like, or something about she had to do something on her own when she thought there would be support, so she had no support with something. Okay, One more. Why is the Five of Cups here? What's going on with this female energy that I pick up here? Okay, why is the Ten of Swords here? Shut the front door. Okay, I pick up an energy here. There was gossip about her. There was gossip, rumors spread about her. People badmouthed this lady. Okay. One more. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Something about where there was messages spread, like, or people were like sending messages back and forth about her. Okay, wow. What the fuck is that? And it could be her family. I feel like there was some type of backstabbing happening with her family or her friends. Do you know how when you have like a screenshot, or when someone has a screenshot and they send it to the person that they gossip about? That's the energy that I pick up here for some odd reason. Okay, let me get one more. Okay. Yeah, and I feel like she's healing from that right now, or you could be the reason why she's healing from that, or you both are gonna heal from some type of betrayal. Okay, it's kind of like, I feel like she has a very innocent energy to the point where she trusts the wrong people. Okay, but I'm also hearing no matter how much backstab she's been going through, her heart is still the same. She still believes in true love. She still believes in friendship and in love. She's even compassionate towards the people that betrayed her. This lady has a big heart here. One more card. Who is she? Yeah. And I feel like she escaped something, kind of like she escaped a toxic living situation, a toxic environment or something along those lines. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's look at your true love. So again, I feel like you guys are going to heal together, or you guys are going to be like, she's going to be like the long lost, like the sister that you never had, or the brother that you never had. Do you know what I mean? Because again, she lost something here. Okay. She lost something. She lost somebody. I feel like people have been trying to stop her from achieving her dreams, or from, you know, getting her dream life. Yeah, I feel like people have been jealous of her ability to manifest, because we have here karma, the negative energy they sent to you returns to them now. Goddess Ma'at's energy is present. So again, this person had a lot of people working against her. Who's this female energy that I pick up here? Yeah, look at that. It says you're getting to know a new version of you. So she was embracing a new version of her, and all of a sudden people turned on her. That's what it feels like to me here. But again, she's kind of like on a road to success, or something about where, again, her life looks like the way she always wanted it to look. I'm picking up a very dreamy energy, like a person who still remembers her childhood dreams, a person who still kind of like, I always dreamed of a party like that since I was 8 years old, since I was 5 years old, since I was 8 years old, or, you know, I always wanted, you know, this dress, you know, like, do you know what I mean? This is like a very dreamy person who still believes in their childhood dreams. Okay. For some odd reason, I'm being brought to Marilyn Monroe. Like, she has an energy of like Marilyn Monroe or something. You know how bubbly and playful and like Trisha Paytas is? You know, I'm not saying that she is like Trisha Paytas. I'm saying that her energy is like this bubbly, funny, or something about, you know, her room is very colorful, and like she always wanted this mirror. Do you know what I mean? This is like a very dreamy person who still believes in their childhood dreams, and they actually make their childhood dreams come true. Does that make sense? Let's see. What is this female energy that I pick up here about? Yeah, look at that. It says surrender sometimes means giving up, trying to understand. So this is a person who lives in the present moment. But again, this is a person who imagines a lot. They are very dreamy. I'm being brought to like Marilyn Monroe with her dreamy energy. That's what I'm being brought to. She could actually be blonde. She doesn't have to be, not at all. But this is what I'm picking up here. This is like a person, they always think about the next childhood dream that they want to make their reality. Okay, may that be small things, big things. That's what I feel like. That's what I'm picking up here. Okay, now let's look at this masculine energy. What's going on with him? So with the masculine energy here, with the fair male and the true love, for a lot of you guys, you are about to fall in love. Okay, same thing. Works a lot, barely takes time off. A wounded warrior. Okay, so this is a person who has a lot of endurance and has a lot of perseverance. Very career focused. Okay, very self-aware. So I pick up an energy here with the male. Let me actually get a few cards before I speak. And again, this is also, it doesn't matter who this person is, your soul tribe is very self-aware. So I pick up an energy here where your soul tribe is this man and this woman. They both sit down and realize, wait a minute, I'm self-destructive, let me do something about it. So these are people that don't project their problems onto you. They take the full accountability of what's going on with them, maybe sometimes even too much. Does that make sense? Where they sometimes try to find fault in them when the other person's actually at fault, or where there's actually something in the air. Does that make sense? Where this person takes too much accountability, like they maybe even say sorry too often, or they maybe find fault in them all the time when they're not the problem. So this is like a person who can get gaslit very easily, because they are so open to how do you call it, they're so open to admit a mistake that they sometimes admit mistakes that they have not done. Does that make sense? This is what I'm picking up here. So something about where this person thinks a lot about what they do wrong, maybe even too much. Does that make sense? While other people don't think about anything at all. They never think about what they do wrong, and they maybe do too much. Okay, that's what I'm picking up here. So again, this person might be saying sorry too often, or they might be apologizing to you for, I don't know, like calling you and talking about their feelings, and you're gonna be like, what? No, I'm happy that you talked to me about that. Okay, so let's see, what is this masculine energy that I pick up here? Can you clarify the true love? Come to me. Come to me. What did I just say it like that? Can you clarify the true love? Come to me. Wow, it says, what is the best thing that could happen? Upgrade in your thinking patterns, upside down, the plot twist. Okay, so there's some type of plot twist with this man, with this masculine energy here. Can you clarify the true love? Or, wow, it says you deserve those flowers. Your love life is about to become interesting. Get ready. So it's definitely your love life. Because I was asking, okay, you know, true love can also be friendship. So Spirit is telling you your love life is about to get interesting, become, or get ready. Okay. Can you clarify the fair male? You will soon feel a spark in your soul that lets you know something is for you. So I feel like it's going to be love at first sight, or you're going to feel a strong spark, or you're going to feel something about, you're going to feel a strong urge, a strong pull to text him, to look at him, to give your phone number to him. Okay. Again, for others of you, just see what fits with you. Okay, it could also be the woman that is your true love. Okay, and then the masculine energy could be, I don't know, LGBTQ, or you know what I mean. Okay, it says you will soon feel a spark in your soul that lets you know something is for you. Okay, so I pick up a strong energy here with the male, that you're gonna feel a strong spark with them. So you could feel a strong spark when you look at this person's art, when you hear this person's voice. You know, let me see. Can you clarify the fair male here, or the masculine energy? Look at that, the 5 of Wands. This is a warrior. This is a fighter. And I'm not saying that they always fight. I'm saying that they've gone through battle after battle after battle after battle. Does that make sense? So this is a person who, they are a warrior. They overcame so much. You're going to look at this person, you're going to be like, what the fuck? You're so young and you've gone through all of that. This person also has a lot of competition. Same thing here. The male energy here. They have a lot of competition. Either, look at that. Didn't I say people gossip about these people? Your soul tribe, these are people that are being gossiped about. Everybody and their mama has an opinion. You know, can I say something? These are people that are very active. Like, they do a lot with their life. And I'm not saying money. I'm also saying, like, maybe they change their style all the time, or their hair all the time, or do you know what I mean? Like, this is a person who does a lot. There's always a change in this person's life. They always go to different places, or they try courses and classes, they read books. They always change and evolve. The talk of these people, these both people that are part of your soul tribe, they're being gossiped about. People have an opinion about them. Did you see like how much you know, what he was wearing last week? What does he think, you know, just because he changed his style? Or did you see that, you know, he's doing this? Did you see that he's doing that? Like, people talk about your soul tribe here. There's a lot of gossip. People always have shit to say about your soul tribe, your friends, your soulmates here. Okay, so I feel like they are not a victim, but they, for some reason, like, a lot of people gossip about your soul tribe, about your family here, your soul family, because they always do something interesting. Does that make sense? They always do something interesting, or they always do something weird. So people talk about it. But again, this person has a lot of competition, or a lot of people are against this person. A lot of people see this person as like a misfit. Yeah, a lot of people are against him. Specifically this male energy. A lot of people are against him. Okay. Or he's had a lot of fights again with family, friends, or something along those lines. What is this fair male energy about? Yeah. I'm hearing just because they're different. I'm being brought to, you know, those movies where there's one particular person that is always different, and they get made fun of. Yeah, I feel like someone made fun of this masculine energy here. Or someone like abandoned them for their choices, or I don't know what this is. I'm kind of sad right now. I don't know. I feel like this masculine energy is going through a lot. I don't know what's going on with him. Can you clarify the fair male energy here? Yes. Same energy. Look at that. So I'm talking about the masculine energy, right? And we're talking about the feminine energy. Do you see both of them? These are masculine, feminine energy. They're both packing their stuff and they're ready to get the fuck out. Do you see that? Like, moving away from home, moving away from a city because you have too many naysayers, too many, you know what I mean? That's what they're going through right now, your soul tribe. They're both packing their stuff and I'm like, nah, I'm done with this bullshit. I'm gonna get away from my family. I'm gonna get away from the city. I don't want to go to the school anymore. I'm gonna go to a different school. Do you know what I mean? That's what it feels like to me here. Okay, so if they do feel like outcasts and misfits, your soul tribe, that somehow got abandoned by someone, that it hurt them. Okay, so it could be a family member, it could be friends, it could be maybe their community or whatever. Okay, can you clarify the fair male here? Who is he? Yeah. And now they're like, do you know what I'm hearing? I'm picking up an energy. Home. They're looking for home. They're both looking for home. So this could also be people that are traveling to look for home, or they want to relocate, or they just relocated to your place looking for home. Okay, can you clarify the fair male energy here? What's going on with him? Same thing. They got left alone when they needed help the most. Both of them. Okay, both energies. But they still succeeded, or they still managed to make something happen. Like, again, they maybe relocated to their dream place, got their dream apartment. Something about, I feel like these people are dreamers, whoever they are. Both of them. Okay. Can you clarify the fair male here? What's going on with him? Yeah, 9 of Wands. And we have here the Ace of Cups. Yeah. Okay, that's funny. Let me get one more here. Can you clarify the fair male here? Yeah. I feel like people were bad-mouthing this masculine energy or your true love. and they're now healing from it, kind of like where they say positive affirmations, or this person is literally manifesting their self-confidence back. Like both energies, I feel like the masculine energy, they're manifesting self-confidence right now. Okay. Can you clarify the masculine energy here? Who are they? Okay. Can you clarify the masculine energy? Who are they? Yeah. This is so funny. They're very similar, okay, with the Three of Cups. So I pick up an energy where this masculine energy used to be very open to people, but they kind of stopped being so open because of a person that hurt them. Okay. So they used to be a very extroverted person. I feel like this is a person who used to be very extroverted. Somebody hurt them. Now they're kind of like an introvert, but there's still like this spark in them that they're actually like a people person. Does that make sense? So they don't really hate people just because somebody hurt them. So they could also be a person who actually likes to party, but they haven't done that in a while. Okay. Well, this is a person who gets along with a lot of people. Okay. Let's see. Can you clarify the fair male here? Yeah, very busy. A very busy bee. Okay. They could also be into fitness, something about, they do something with their body here, okay? So they could be dancing, they could be going to the gym, they do something with their body here. What? For some reason, I keep talking weird. I'm saying body, and I never say body, you know? Okay. Yeah. This is also a very adventurous person. It's the same thing. This person still believes in love even though they got hurt. But they believe in like true love. So they don't just want to settle. They want to feel the spark. So this is a masculine energy. He wants to feel the spark. If he doesn't feel the spark, he's not going to go for it. The last few cards here, guys. Again, I was not prepared. You see, but it's funny that I keep saying that. I feel like you're going to meet them both and you're going to be like, whoa. Where did they come from? Out of nowhere. Nothing happened for months. All of a sudden, there's 2 new people in my life, you know? Can you clarify the fair male here? Yeah, look at that. A sincere wish will be granted. So something manifested in their life. A sincere wish, God or the universe granted a sincere wish to this masculine energy, and all of a sudden they had haters. Okay. Can you clarify the fair male here? For others of you, look at that. I told you, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. So they had to learn a hard lesson about their true friends, or who's really like, who really supports them, or the lack of support from certain people. Like, I'm hearing if they show you who they are, trust them or something like that. Can you clarify the fair male or the true love energy here? Okay, we have pleasure with a close friend. So this person could have a dog, or again, this person is loyal to a default, okay? This person is loyal to a default. They need harsh evidence in order to cut somebody off. So they are loyal to a default. Does that make sense? They're loyal to unloyal people, if that makes sense, okay? Or they used to be, not anymore. Can you clarify the true love come to me here, Spirit? What is that about? May. Ooh, so this person could be born in the month of May. This could be a May baby. Okay. For some of you guys, I feel like you did some type of manifestation in the month of May. And this masculine energy or this true love is connected to that. Okay. This person, someone's name could even be May. I never hear that, but someone's name could be May. Okay. For some reason, I'm hearing Floyd Mayweather. So, and I feel like Floyd Mayweather, he's a fighter, he's a boxer, right? So, I don't know, maybe he does something like that, or maybe it's like his hobby, like boxing, kickboxing, or whatever, something along those lines, not for everybody, of course. Can you clarify the fair male here? One more. Yeah, look at that. I told you. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. I told you. Okay, they feel like they have to protect themselves from like snakes and fake. I told you. Even before I finished my sentence, we have here two-faced, or does it say, yeah, a two-faced friend. Okay, and then we have celebration and fun and enjoyment. Okay, so this is a person, they actually like to party, but they don't trust nobody right now. I'm hearing trust nobody. That's what I'm hearing here. Okay, let's get one last card for the female energy here. Who is this person? For pile number 1, this female energy that I pick up here. We have flowers. I can buy myself flowers. So she could really like Miley Cyrus, or she could, yeah, Miley Cyrus is very bubbly, woo, very like bouncy, you know, very, wow, yeah, okay, so she could have like an energy, again, similar to Miley Cyrus, very bubbly, always doing something, always working on something, again, and sometimes doesn't know when to calm down and meditate, and you're going to remind her. Okay, I'm hearing she loves her friends. She would do everything for her friends, is what I'm hearing. Okay, this is also a person who likes to give gifts, so get ready. This lady, whoever she is, she's a gift giver. Every time you meet with her, she has like a something for you, or she wants to buy you something. She likes to spoil her friends. This is a person who likes to spoil their friends. She's gonna do something big for your birthday, or even buy you a Christmas gift and stuff like that. Look at that, and we have marriage here. So for some of you guys, in case you are LGBTQ, this is your future spouse with the marriage here. For others of you, this lady could already be married. Okay, she could already be married. She could already be married. Or this is a person who's gonna be part of your wedding. Do you know what I mean? Or she's gonna be genuinely like, this is a friend who's crying because she sees you in your wedding dress. Literally, that's who she is. And those tears are genuine, okay? Let's see. Who's this female energy that I pick up here? Yeah, we have here broom. I told you, it says new home, new attitude. Do you see that? I told you. So she recently moved to the place where you live at, or something about she's looking for a new home, or she's gonna manifest her dream apartment, is what I'm picking up here. I'm also hearing jump the broom, which is like a wedding type of movie. That could be a significant movie, or she could really like movie nights, or you guys are gonna go to, you're gonna watch movies together, or she wants to become an actress. Is what I'm picking up here. Okay, so again, with the new home, she's either new in town, or you're gonna watch her manifest her dream apartment, or something along those lines here. Okay, but she's also trying to like embody the new version of herself. So she's gonna tell you that since she changed into who she really is and embraced the new version of her, people changed up on her. That's what she's gonna tell you here. But again, she really loves her friends. Okay, I feel like you're gonna spend a lot of time at her place. She might have a very beautiful home. Okay, yeah, horse, short journey, and she likes to travel, I told you. So everything that I basically said is just a confirmation here. She could also really like horses, or she could be a person that really likes animals. Okay, so she could be like a huge animal lover, kind of like she loves dogs. She has a lot of dogs. She maybe has a lot of cats, or she really likes animals here, is what I'm picking up here. Kind of like a dog mom, a cat mom, or whatever. Pile number 1, that's all I have for you guys. So again, I feel like it's 2 people coming to you. They're both coming to you around the same time. What I wanted to say is I almost feel like you are going to act as a blessing in these people's life, because I feel like you have a very sweet, calm energy to you, and these people have been meeting a lot of nasty, cunning people. Do you know what I mean? Like, because I feel like both of you, this is it's not funny, but it's interesting how I picked up that your future spouse was, you know, like a target for gossip, and a target for, you know, like being mistreated, as well as this lady or this woman, or, you know, both of your soul tribe members that are entering your life. And I almost want to say you are going to be kind of like a blessing in their life, because your energy is so sweet and so kind. It's kind of like spirit is bringing you as a blessing to them, because they have been meeting very nasty, vile people, and then you come and you have such a sweet energy to you that literally, like, I don't know, heals their heart and heals their soul. So I almost want to say you are going to be the blessing in these people's life, or they're gonna look at you as a blessing, or they're really gonna appreciate you. They might even say to you like, wow, I've met so many mean people, so many nasty people, like I don't know, I'm so grateful to have a friend like you, to have a girlfriend, to have a boyfriend like you, because not everybody is as kind, sweet, loyal, as understanding as you, okay? So I almost want to say you're going to act as a blessing, and that's what it feels like to me here, okay? So again, you're going to be a blessing in these people's life, and that's also, I feel like that's also the reason why they're going to spoil you, or that's the reason why you know, maybe they shower you with gift, or they shower you with love, because again, they met some very mean people in their life, and it's like your energy makes it all up. Does that make sense? They forget everybody that hurt them before. They forget everybody that gossiped about them, just with your presence, just with your energy. That's how beautiful your energy is, okay? You're basically like making them forget how nasty people can be, and you make them remember how sweet people can actually be, okay? I hope you like this reading. I'm going to see my next one, and I wish you a lovely day. Bye. Hello, my lovely pal number 2. Welcome to your reading, guys. So, if you did not watch the intro, I was asking Spirit, what kind of pick a card reading do you want me to do for my lovely viewers? And then Spirit told me they want me to talk about soul tribe, soul family, the next significant person that is entering your life. But again, this person is like part of your soul tribe, your soul families, meaning that this person is meant to be in your life for a long time. They're supposed to be there until the end of time, when you retire, grow old, or have children, get married, this and that and this and that, okay? So this is like a true soulmate connection. May that be business, may that be love, may that be in-laws, family. Do you know what I mean? Kind of like someone's cousin or your in-laws. It doesn't matter. We're going to look at who this person is, but this is about a true soulmate connection. This person is like you guys are going to fall in love with each other's soul, basically, because you're from the same soul tribe, or there's a true soul recognition connection going on, okay? So that's what we're going to look at today. Not just any random person, but a very significant person that is going to play a big role in your life, okay? So I first of all want to cleanse. Okay, so let's see what is happening here. What kind of person's coming into your life? Do you know what Spirit is showing me? Spirit is showing me, oh my God, what is her name? Pile number 2, Spirit is showing me Sleeping Beauty, which is funny, right? It's so funny how the universe speaks, but they're showing me Sleeping Beauty. They're showing me that this person is going to act like a fairy in your life, kind of like the fairy that was, or the fairies, I think, that were keeping Sleeping Beauty safe, if I'm not mistaken. Or they reversed some type of, you know, hex or whatever, something along those lines. I'm picking up this person. First of all, it's gonna be a friendship here with a female, okay? So we have your friendship, hold on guys. We have your friendship, okay, with a female. Let me show you her energy. With a female, with a mature female, meaning that she's not this childish, you know, this childish energy, because I feel like women that are competing, they're just, you know, that's a sign of you not being a mature woman, because a mature woman believes in sisterhood. So if you are competing with other people, that means that there's like still a child within you that wants to fight someone over candy. Does that make sense? So they have a lot of childhood traumas, which then causes them to compete with other women, because a mature woman believes in sisterhood, and, you know, kind of like when we are stronger together, instead of, you know, it's like, it's stupid, and whatever, it takes a lot of energy to even like fight and stuff like that. So what I'm trying to say is, this female energy here, this woman, she's going to act like a fairy in your life, kind of like a bodyguard. To me, she feels like again, like where Spirit is bringing this woman into your life as like a bodyguard, as like a person who protects you. So she's kind of like a protective, she has a very protective energy, or she's very protective over you, okay? Or something about where she is going to protect you from people or from circumstances, or from maybe, for example, you have a toxic family member that puts you down. She's going to uplift you again. Does it make sense? Or she's protecting you from negative energy, or she's protecting you from, you know, like trusting the wrong people. Okay, something about her instinct is very good. She has like a radar for bullshit. Okay, this female energy, she has a radar for bullshit, and every time she says, I don't like this person, she's right about it. Does it make sense? And when she says she does like a person, she's also right about it. So Spirit gifted this woman with a radar, with a GPS, where she can easily tell if someone is good for you or not good for you. And I feel like she's also very opinionated, very blunt. So she would tell you, I don't think this person is good for you. I don't have a good feeling with them. Or don't sign this contract. But again, she's spot on with what she's saying, okay? Something about where she either she has a very, very strong intuition, or it's just like her nature, where she can, like, do you know what I mean? Kind of like where she's still connected to her animal instincts, because animals don't have a conversation before they decide that they don't like somebody, right? They know immediately, like animals know immediately when someone is like, when some type of animal is danger to them. And I think this person, again, they could also be somebody who has animalistic energy, kind of like where their nose is very good, or their ears are very good, or their eyesight is very good. Does that make sense? Or something about where, again, this lady, whoever she is, she's going to act like a fairy or like a bodyguard in your life, because she's going to protect you from signing the wrong contract. Or, for example, if someone is cussing you out, she's coming with you and cussing the person out, or she's protecting you. She is, you know, like standing behind you, or something about where, you know, like, again, she's kind of like I'm seeing her like, okay, this is funny. This is very funny. Okay, I don't know why I'm seeing SpongeBob here, but do you guys remember that one episode where SpongeBob was making the Krusty Krabby pizza? And then there was this customer that was very rude to him, and then SpongeBob came back and he was like full of tears and crying, and then Squidward was so mad that he went to this rude customer and cussed him out. And then SpongeBob was asking him, did he take the pizza? And then Squidward was like, yeah, he took the pizza and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? This is what I'm being brought to. I don't know why I'm seeing that, but this is what I'm picking up here, where they this is a person who believes in justice, okay? So if they see someone treating you badly, they give this person a taste of their own medicine. So I almost want to say this person is sometimes walking karma for people. It's kind of like a person who says, like, try me, try me. Maybe you could cuss her out, but come to me, try me, and I'm going to show you what it feels like to get cussed out. Do you know what I mean? This is a person who believes in, like, justice. This person wants to protect you, is what I'm picking up here. Or she's going to make you aware of, like, things that are not good for you, or people that are not good for you. And again, she's always spot on, okay? For some odd reason, let me give me a moment, guys. I want to go through what I'm seeing here, because I pick up an energy here. Let me actually show you why I picked up Sleeping Beauty, okay? So again, she's like one of those fairies here that is like protecting you or reversing curses. She could literally be into witchcraft, where she's gonna, you know, like, how do you call it? Like, do cord cuttings for you, and, you know, like where she does like some witchy stuff, and she's gonna, again, somehow help you to release certain things, or you guys are gonna do witchy stuff together. You guys are gonna do rituals together. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, this is a person who believes in, like, protecting people that are fragile, okay? I pick up an energy here. I feel like this lady, she has been in a relationship with, or one of her relationships was very, very bad in the past. And ever since she went through this relationship, how can I explain it? Okay, let me say it like that. I feel like this female energy here, this lady, she's going to be the reason why you make the right decision about a person, because I almost want to say where this would be the type of woman. I'm actually going to tell you a story. This would be the type of woman who like warns you to not go on a date with somebody or to not give somebody a chance. And again, she's right about it. Okay, so she can spot like guys, like something about where she's going to be the reason why you are not going to sleep with somebody, or why you are going to resist. There's like a, because how can I explain it? Because we have a don't sleep with them, there is a troublemaker, a sexy man or woman you must resist. So this is literally like a woman who's going to make you aware of a troublemaker, or something about where she's going to say like, hey, I think this guy's not good for you. If you listen to her, she's going to be the reason why you're going to end up being with your true love and your future spouse, because she can differentiate between an F-boy and true love. Okay, something about where she has like a very strong instinct for narcissists and manipulators. Okay, I'm also being brought to this one song called by Oshun. Oh, because I picked up like goddess energy with her. So she could be a woman, she could remind you of a goddess, or she could be working with goddesses, or she has like a goddess energy. I'm seeing her having a head wrap, or I'm seeing her like having earrings and stuff that maybe is connected to some type of deities, or maybe she's very much into deity work, or she's into like, again, where she likes to embody certain goddesses. Okay, is what I'm picking up here. Or she's gonna remind you of a goddess. I don't know why, but I feel like the way she walks, maybe the way she dresses, kind of like very long flowy gowns or very long flowy clothing again, but it looks like it looks a little bit majestic or a little bit royal. I'm not saying that she is majestic or royal, I'm saying it's like her energy where she has like this protective mother energy, even if she's not a mother, but she has like this protective mother energy, kind of like to me she feels like Mother Earth. And I'm being brought to 𝑗𝑒𝑚𝑡, I don't know why, where she has like this head wrap in yellow and orange and her skin is glowing, so she could also be very much connected to nature. Okay, I'm seeing her like dressed, but she's dressed in a way where it's like she looks kind of like a goddess. Okay, or something about connected to nature is what I'm seeing here, or something about believing in motherhood, really embracing her feminine energy is what I'm picking up here. She's very much in her body, in her feminine energy. Okay, she celebrates feminine energy. She might also be very, I feel like she is a woman that is abstinent. Okay, so again, she's kind of like a woman who is warning you about men that are not good for you, or who's warning you about women that are not good for you. So whenever she says somebody's not good for you, she's actually correct. I'm not gonna lie. And again, something about where she's going to be the reason why you fall in love with the right person, or she's going to help you to overcome like I don't know if you're currently going through some type of heartbreak. If you meet her the next couple of days or weeks, I feel like she's going to help you to overcome a heartbreak. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, or something about where she's going to help you to heal from a very, very bad relationship. Because for some of you guys, it might be you. Like you've been in a relationship with a manipulator, with a person who used tears on you, or like a very emotionally manipulative person, or a person you've been cheated on or whatever. I don't know what this is, but for some odd reason, Spirit is telling me that this lady, she's going to be the reason why you choose the right man or the right woman. I don't know why they're telling me that. Spirit is literally bringing this person into your life because they're going to help you to make the right decision, or their intuition is so strong that they're going to see through somebody's bullshit and they're going to make you aware of it. Okay, this is also a person who, when we look at that card, it says too busy or overstimulated, disconnect from social media and reconnect to your soul. So she could be highly sensitive. Okay, if you tell me you're highly sensitive and you get overwhelmed or you get overstimulated very easily, I feel like you're going to share that in common. So she's going to understand you. If you tell her, oh, there's too much light, or the noises and the voices are too much for me, I'm overwhelmed, she's going to understand you because she maybe has similar problems. Okay, for others of you, this is a person who I feel like they either are not on social media, or even if they are on social media, maybe it's just for business. Like they have a social media, but they're not addicted to their phone. This is like a person who looks you into your eyes instead of looking on their phone. Okay, nothing wrong with it, but you guys know those type of people that look on their phone too much or live too much in the, in the social media world. I feel like this is a person, they would rather like call you instead of texting, or they would rather be in front of your door, or do you know what I mean? Like they would rather come over for an hour instead of texting on the phone or something along those lines. And for others of you, this could also be a person who's a minimalist. Okay, especially if you tell me you are a minimalist, I feel like she is as well. Or something about she gets overstimulated very easily. So she sometimes puts her phone on airplane mode, or something about where she could be in an energy where she wants to detox from social media. You guys might do that together, or something about living in the present moment instead of getting sucked into social media. You guys could actually share that together. Okay. I'm seeing here that you guys are gonna bond a lot over self-care. Okay, I'm seeing you guys getting manicures and pedicures together. I'm seeing you guys going to massages together. Okay, I'm seeing you guys going to spas together, to saunas together. Okay, I'm seeing you guys getting groceries together from the organic food farmer's market. Do you know what I mean? Something about like practicing. This is what I was talking about. She looks like a goddess, but it's because she's really good at self-care, or she takes really good care of either her body, her hair, something. She does something. Okay, so she might be giving you tips and tricks when it comes to hair growth, skin renewal, or whatever. That's what I'm picking up here. She's very talented at that, or she's very good at it. Okay, so once you are in a connection with her, you will see that your skin looks so much better, or your hair is growing because she's sharing tips and tricks with you. Okay, or she's going to get you to a nail salon that actually does your nails the way you want them to. Okay, something about you guys are going to share a lot of self-care practices together. I'm seeing you guys here reading your journal entry to each other, or something about journaling together. I don't know why this is coming through here. Okay, yeah, funny. I'm like, I don't know why this is coming through here, but we have study here. This could also be a book club where she really likes to read, and you guys are going to have some type of book club. Not for everybody, of course. For some of you guys, you could meet this person while studying, like where you have to study. Maybe you either study the same subject, or you could meet this person at a university, at a college, or somewhere where you have to take a test. So this could also be a language class, a language course with the study card here. Okay, or something about she has a lot of knowledge because she reads a lot. So she might be quoting a lot of books, or she might be the reason why you read a book that is changing your life. Okay, is what I'm seeing here. So again, I'm seeing you guys here having a self-care Sunday together, doing each other's hair, or something about you're both gonna be on a glow up journey, or something about you're both are gonna glow like goddesses. Okay, if you are a masculine energy watching me, can I say something? If you are a masculine energy watching me, I almost want to say this could be an in-law, like a mother-in-law. Okay, that you're gonna have a strong connection to. So you could have a strong connection to your mother-in-law, because it says friendship, so this is not romantic here. Okay, yeah, for some of you guys, it's a mother-in-law that you're going to be very connected to. In case you're a masculine, I almost want to say where your mother-in-law is going to play a big role in your life. I don't know why. Maybe she has this motherly energy that you never experienced with your mother. Okay, or maybe she has like a... she's reminding you of your grandmother, for example, as well. Or she's going to have like this grandmotherly energy that you never experienced with your mother or your grandmother. I don't know. In case you're a masculine, even if you are masculine, this could also be just a friendship between you and a female. But I feel like she's older than you. Okay. Doesn't have to be though. For some of you guys, I'm also seeing that this lady is a freelancer, so she could be working for herself or by herself. Every time I see the freedom card, for me this feels like a freelancer. Okay, let me see what else is coming through here. So again, she's going to be the reason why you make the right decision about your love life. She's going to tell you not to fuck with somebody, not to go on a date with them. She's going to make you aware of red flags. Okay, and she's not a negative Nancy. She's actually telling you the truth. You're gonna be like, wow, I dodged a bullet because I listened to my friend here. Okay, that's what it feels like to me here. Again, there's something going on with, she's going to be the reason why you don't settle And you might be telling me, I don't know what you're talking about, Cynthia. You're going to know, because there's going to be a sexy man. You're going to be so drawn to this man sexually. She's going to be like, pile number 2, don't do it. You're listening to her, and then right after that you meet your true love and your future spouse, because you might be in an energy where you are impatient and you just want to settle. Again, you might be telling me, Cynthia, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. This might be happening within the next couple of months and weeks. She's going to be like, don't do it. Okay, let me see, why is the 9 of Swords here? So again, she's going to act like a fairy. She's going to act like a, I'm hearing like a godmother. You see, this is what I was talking about. Or she's going to be the one to introduce you to your true love and your future spouse. Okay, interesting. Can you clarify you're falling in love? Because we have here the card, you're falling in love very soon. Okay, so I almost want to say she might also be teaching you about true love or unconditional love. Like, you talking to her is going to make you aware of something. Okay, she might even be the reason why you let go of a fear when it comes to love, because she's going to tell you something. And once you let go of this fear or this negative thought in your mind, that's when you actually manifest your true love and your future spouse. Does that make sense? That's what it feels like to me here. Let me see what's going on. What is happening here? Yeah, she's gonna see through like a shady offer is what I'm seeing here. She's actually gonna protect you from making a mistake, or again, sleeping with somebody that is not good for you, or falling for somebody that is not good for you. Okay, let's see. Or she's just gonna, you know, like call out, like, did you read the fine line? Or she's gonna be like, no, before you sign the contract, give it to me, I want to read it. Then she's gonna put her glasses on and she's reading it. Do you know what I mean? This is what I'm picking up here. You're gonna love her. Okay, I'm hearing you're gonna love her to pieces. Let's see, who's this mature woman for pile number? Yeah, she's gonna be the reason why you, this is so freaking crazy, because we pick up Sleeping Beauty, right? And I think Sleeping Beauty is about when the Sleeping Beauty wakes up because of a true kiss. Oh, hold on a freaking minute. Give me a moment. What is going on here? Shut the front door. Guys, I need to tell you something. Shut the front door. Okay, listen to me. 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 So yesterday, I was, wow, okay, oh my god, I can't, sorry, I'm a little bit overwhelmed right now. Okay, so I want to show you the card. You can see that she's reading a book here, right? Yesterday, I was cleaning out my room. I was like cleaning out books and stuff like that, and tarot cards that I don't use anymore. And I found a book that I had since I was 14, since I was in middle school, and it is a book about love. It's kind of, and the title is, which is the reason why I'm like so woo, and the title is Real Kisses Taste Better. And we know how Sleeping Beauty could only be woken up from her deep sleep through a true kiss. Okay, and again, this is a book, so this lady could be an author, or again, she could be really much into books, or she's going to recommend you a book that is going to change your life, or she's going to recommend like an audiobook or a podcast that is really going to change your life. Okay, is what I'm picking up here. But this book, again, was called True Kisses Taste Better. And on the cover, oh, she could also be a journalist, or she could be writing for magazines. Like, she could be like a journalist or writing for, working behind the scenes for a magazine or whatever. I'm also being brought to kind of like campaigns where she shoots pictures for campaigns. Let me see who she actually is. But anyway, so on the book cover, there was a guy and he was holding a frog. So maybe frog symbolism is significant here. Okay, I'm also seeing the color lime, like lime green. I'm also being brought to lime. You know, like maybe some of you guys, you recently drank something with the limes in it, or you had a craving for something fruity or something like lemony, or you know what I mean? Or again, like the lime green. I'm being brought to the color lime green. Okay, what else? Yeah, and he was holding, how do you call it? It's like it looks like a crystal ball, but it's not a crystal ball. It's like you usually put snowflakes in it. You guys know what I mean, right? It's like the one that you can shake. How do you call that stuff? You know what I mean, but that's what I'm being brought to. Okay. So she could be into crystals actually. Okay, she could be really into crystals, or she's gonna gift you a really beautiful crystal, or she has a crystal collection here. Yeah, I'm seeing her wearing jewelry, but this jewelry has a meaning, or I don't know. She really looks like she's confident, and the reason she's confident, so she doesn't fear any other woman, so she's not gonna compete with any other woman. So she's confident, so you don't have to worry about jealousy, you don't have to worry about her wanting to steal your man away from you, not at all. Or her competing, or her not trusting you, not at all. Yeah, so this is what I'm being brought to. So again, she's gonna be the reason why you make the right decision in a love situation. She's literally your guide. Because around that time, you might not see clearly, because it's almost this energy where you meet two men and you don't know what to do. Because one man, you're going to be drawn to him sexually, and the other one, you're going to be drawn to him emotionally. I don't know, there's something going on, and she's going to be the reason why you make the right decision here. Wow, isn't that lovely? Okay. Let me see what's going on here. This is so funny, because sometimes I don't look at the cards, but this is what I was talking about, where maybe she likes to dress. I'm hearing Renaissance like where she likes, you know, like Renaissance. I'm being brought to the Renaissance, or she maybe also likes vintage stuff, or she looks vintagey, but I'm being brought to kind of like empresses and emperors in the Renaissance. This is what I'm being brought to. Okay, or she maybe really likes poetry, or she likes like the medieval type of energy, or she likes the medieval type of, you know, yeah, that's what she embraces. Okay. She could also be somebody that likes to wear costumes, or she likes cosplay. Do you call it cosplay? You know what I mean. Okay. Interesting. But this is what I'm being brought to, like very flowy long dresses. She could also be modest, not for everybody, but she could be modest. Okay, especially if you are modest and you have been looking for a woman who is modest. She is actually modest. Okay, so you guys are going to share that together. You're going to buy modest clothing together, if that makes sense, because she understands your modest lifestyle. Okay, yeah, with the peacock, she's very prideful, her chest is out. She's like a real queen, or like a real empress. She's like do you know what I mean, like a queen that cares for other queens, or like a queen that cares for the good for other people. Okay, I'm being brought to Princess Diana. That's the energy that I pick up here. Okay, kind of that type of vibe is what I'm picking up here, like a real queen who cares for other queens, who cares for other people. Okay, for some odd reason they also bring me to Taylor Swift. I don't know why. Maybe you like Taylor Swift, maybe she likes Taylor Swift. Okay, because Taylor Swift has a lot of like breakup and makeup, or you know, I don't really know, but we also know that Taylor Swift like donates a lot and stuff like that. So again, I feel like this person is, I feel like they have the spirit feels like this lady, like I'm hearing high honor. I feel like in the spiritual realm, she's like a spirit is looking at this woman as like a high honor, or she has like a high honor, or she has like an invisible crown from spirit, like she was crowned. Okay, is what I'm picking up here. Let me see, who is this mature woman here, spirit? What is that about? Who is this mature woman here? We have the magician. Who is this mature woman here, spirit? Yeah, we have here the King of Wands. Oh, bitch, she sees through people. No bullshit. I'm literally hearing no bullshit. Okay, yeah. Let me see what's going on. Yes. Okay. Let me see what's happening here, guys. So, she is a woman who... I feel like I'm hearing she's gonna make sure that you are on track. So I feel like, again, this is a person who keeps you accountable. So you're gonna be like, man, if it wasn't for you, I would have not reached my goal. Like, she's gonna remind you to keep eating healthy. She's gonna remind you to go to the gym. Does that make sense? but she does it because she loves you. Wow, I'm hearing she's gonna keep you on track, and I'm also hearing the song, all I need in this life of sin is me and my girlfriend. Yeah, your spirit guides are here. Down the ride to the very end. She's a ride or die. That's who she is. Okay, so I'm being brought to Me and My Girlfriend by Beyonce and Jay-Z, but I'm also being brought to the original version by Tupac. All I need in this life of sin is me and my girlfriend. Okay. Yeah, that's what she is going to protect you. Like, she's gonna be like your bodyguard or your spirit guide, literally. Spirit is protecting you through her. That's what she does. From men that only want you for your beauty, or from men that only want one thing from you, or from a very, even from an ex, kind of like where you think about going back to an ex and she's gonna remind you not to do it. Does that make sense? Oh yeah, that's what it is. Let me see. Who is this mature woman? What's going on with her? And I'm hearing when you're weak, she's gonna be strong for you. She's gonna be your rock. Okay. Who's this mature woman, spirit? We have the two. I told you. I keep coming to the same energy here. Very humble. She looks like a goddess. She has a very majestic energy, but she's so freaking humble and she likes to share. Okay, look at how humble she is. Very down to earth, very humble. But again, she looks like whoa. She looks like whoa, you know. And the Two of Wands talks about making a decision between two paths, right? She could be a psychic. I'm not gonna lie. She could actually be a psychic, okay? She could either be literally a psychic, kind of like an energy worker, Reiki healer, tarot reader, whatever. And if she's not, she could actually be, because her intuition is so incredibly strong. Or she doesn't even need cards, or for example, she doesn't even need a pendulum to know what the right decision is. Her energy is so strong. Wow, this is a very strong woman. This is like a woman, not a lot of men like her because she's very strong. Do you know what I mean? Only a strong man. I'm being brought to Teyana Taylor. You know how she's like her energy is very strong, even the way her body, her physique, and some men don't like that, I guess. I don't know. Okay, who the fuck cares, right? Can you clarify this mature woman? Yeah. Oh, whoa. I cannot. Sometimes I'm a little bit like speechless because I speak and then the cards come out. But let me show you what I see here. Didn't I say she has an invisible crown? Look at that energy. Okay. She has an invisible crown. And there's a lot of people around her. Whoa. So I feel like she's done a lot of good for people. Didn't I just talk about Taylor Swift? So she could be a Swiftie. It doesn't have to be though, okay? But if you tell me you love Taylor Swift, she might as well. Or she also does. Or I'm also hearing you guys are going to go to a concert together, where a concert is significant between you and her. You could meet at a concert. Wow, yeah, you could actually meet at a concert. I'm not gonna lie, you could meet at a concert, or you guys could end up going to a concert together as your first times meeting, or something about a concert could be significant here, especially if you tell me that you are thinking about going to a concert, okay? For others of you, she could be in the public eye, okay? She could be in the public eye with the Queen of Wands, because again, there's a lot of, I'm also being brought to, yeah, that's what I was talking about. Okay, she could also come from a background, like her parents are, because I'm being brought to mirror, mirror on the wall. She could have parents that are, you know, they have a name. So she could be from a household that has a name, or her parents are, you know, like well established. Okay. So I'm also picking up an energy where she grew up in a wealthy household, but she rejects it, or she rejects this superficial energy. She comes from it. Does it make sense? For some of you guys, she literally has like ancestry that is a little bit like, you know, royal, or she literally has like family members that are wealthy and successful, but she rejects it because they there's shady energy attached to it, is what I'm picking up here. Okay, I'm picking up very big energy. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. I pick up very big energy. What the fuck is that? Okay. I'm also hearing something about she's an activist, or she talks about problems. She's an activist? What is that? And tell me she doesn't look like a fairy or like a godmother with her magic wand. Is someone's, I'm hearing someone's name here is Kim, or your name starts with a K. Or someone here really likes Lil Kim, or you used to listen to Lil Kim. Or she could be like into old school music, or she could be like into old and vintage stuff. Didn't I talk about it? Like old and vintage things. She could be into thrifting, vintage stuff, medieval stuff. Yeah. I'm also hearing... Huh, okay. Let me... Can you clarify the Queen of Wands? What the fuck is going on here? We have the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. The Ten of Pentacles again talks about where... I almost want to say where she rejected an offer, where she could have made a lot of money, but she kind of like where she... How can I explain that energy? I feel like she rejected, like, for example, she was married to a wealthy man. She rejected it because he was not good for her. Okay, or something about she rejected money from a wealthy family or whatever. With the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Do you know what I'm hearing? I want to make it on my own, not a handout. So even if she grew up with money, she told her parents she doesn't want to have anything to do with it. She's self-made. Okay. Yeah, I'm hearing I want to make it on my own, not a handout. Okay. Wow. For some of you guys, she's actually running her own business, or again, she is in the public eye. She does have social media. Oh, this is funny because we talked about how she doesn't have social media, but I said she might have social media because of business. So she either gets a lot of attention from people, but she doesn't give a fuck, or something about where she's very beautiful, like very, very beautiful, or she's like a magnet for people. Something about where a lot of people remember how much she has done for them. Okay, so I feel like she helps a lot of people. With the Ten of Pentacles, this could be a business. I feel like she might be a business owner. It doesn't have to be a huge business. It could also be an Etsy shop. She could have an Etsy shop. She could be into entrepreneurialism, you know. She could be into, you know, like where she's a freelancer, or she has a second, third source of income, where I'm seeing she has an Etsy shop, or she sells stuff to people, or she does something for people and people leave feedbacks that it is working, or something along those lines. Okay, I'm also thinking for some of you guys, she could be working at a jewelry store, or she creates jewelry. Okay, someone's name could be Vanessa, or someone's name could start with a V. Okay, who is this lady, Spirit? Who is this mature woman? Wow, with the Five of Swords. Okay, I feel like this is a lady, hear me out, this is a lady who is not afraid of conflict, or she's not afraid of fighting. But I'm not saying that she's like going out fighting people. What I'm trying to say is she likes to call out people on their bullshit. So she's kind of like a walking karma or walking justice, if that makes sense. That's what it feels like to me here. Okay. If you guys are familiar with the goddess energy of Ma'at, or something about the goddess of justice is what I'm picking up here, or that's the energy that is around her, in her aura, in her spirit. Who is this mature woman here? What is going on with her? She's also a gift giver. She likes to make gifts. She also likes to make big stuff happen at parties. How can I explain it? Birthdays, okay? She's like a gift giver, and she likes to do a lot of stuff at birthdays. I also feel like she's very successful with her career, okay? So she could be in a manager position. I do feel like she's in a manager position, so people listen to her commandments. Do you say commandments or something along those lines? Okay. Can you clarify this mature woman? What's up with her? Yeah, she's gonna call out all the fake bitches. She's gonna be like, that bitch is fake. Pile number 2. Oh my god, look at that. Whoa. She could either have knowledge about psychic attacks. Okay, I told you how she has like a psychic energy to her. So for some of you guys, she has a lot of knowledge how to protect yourself from psychic attacks or psychic or energy vampires. Okay, or you guys are going to have conversations about it. Okay, or she's going to be in your life. Spirit is going to bring this lady into your life while you might be going through a psychic attack. Not for everybody, okay? If this is not your message, it's not your message. But for some of you guys, if you know that you have people being against you, she's going to come into your life so that you bounce back from a psychic attack. Okay. Can you clarify this mature woman? I told you she's successful. Somehow, someway she succeeded at something here. It says you are about to celebrate good news, achievements, milestones, impressing yourself and others. So she does impress other people with what she accomplishes. For example, she's a bodybuilder. That's a physique that people really find impressive, or it takes a lot of energy. She has like a very strong soul, is what I'm picking up here. Okay. I feel like she's the type of person to throw a surprise party for you, or she might be throwing a surprise party for you is what I'm picking up here. Okay, or you are going to celebrate some type of success. I almost want to say where you are going to celebrate that you overcame like I don't know, something about like where she's telling you like, hey, come, let's go out, let's drink something, you know. I'm hearing the song by 𝑑𝑜𝑒𝑠. I'm vibing, I'm chilling, I'm good. And then she says, we're not gonna stay in this room all day worrying about a dude or whatever. Cheat on him quality. Yeah, we're not wasting any time worrying about no dude. Okay. I'm on airplane mode, I don't need no drama. So her name is 𝑑𝑜𝑒𝑠. So someone's name could be Mila, someone's name could start with the letter M. Okay. Or she's gonna feel like a sister to you. I'm also thinking she's gonna feel like a sister to you. Okay, or she might feel more like a sister to you than your own sister, instead of in specifically when you tell me that you maybe always wished for a sister or always felt like you are in need of a sister, or your connection with your sister is not that great. Okay, but I'm seeing her like telling you like, come on, you know, you just got a job promotion, you know, don't let these people ruin it for you. Let's go out, let's drink, you know. That's what I'm picking up here from her energy. Okay. A little bit more. Who is this mature woman? What's going on? Yeah. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, look at that. I talked about how I pick up justice energy with her, or like I'm hearing Lady Justice. She could also work in the law department. Okay. Yeah, she could be, she feels like a lawyer to me. But this could be, she doesn't have to be a lawyer to have a lawyer energy, but that's what I'm picking up here. Can you clarify this mature woman? Who is she? Wow, look at that. I told you. She's gonna push you to do things that you maybe are scared to do. Look at that. Yes. Do it. It'll make you super happy, the next step on your journey. So she's definitely going to be some type of stepping stone, or she's going to take you to places, or she's going to be like, do it, you know. Don't let yourself get, you know, pushed around. Just do it, you know. She has a just do it energy here. Can you clarify this mature woman one more? I really like her energy, I'm not gonna lie. 2nd house. Wow. Okay, so she might be leading you to something. So the 2nd house is Taurus energy here. So she could be a Taurus. She could have strong Taurus energy here, which would make sense with the self-care. She could also be into herbs. She could be into herbalism. Do you call it herbalism? Okay. Or she could be into healthy eating, food, cooking, stuff like that. Now with the 2nd house, the 2nd house usually talks about finances, possessions. It talks about value, self-worth. Yes. Wow. Once you are with her, I feel like you're really going to tap into your divine feminine energy, or your goddess energy, or even if you already are in your goddess energy, it's like one goddess meeting another one, or something about she's really gonna help you to glow up or elevate. Does that make sense? Where you see yourself in a better light, in a higher light, kind of like a high honor, okay? Because of you, your self-talk or the way you talk to yourself is going to really improve. Okay, she's going to remind you of your worth. Okay, she's going to make you feel like a queen, like an empress, like an emperor. Okay, her words really heal. When she speaks, she's healing kind of like your confidence or the way you see yourself. Especially if you tell me, party people, if you tell me that you've gone through... Okay, how can I say that? If you tell me you have gone through some type of attacks, or psychic attacks, or energy attacks, or whatever, or energy vampires when it comes to your beauty, she's going to help you to restore your beauty. She's going to help you to restore your beauty. I don't know, she could be recommending something to you that is going to, I don't know, make your nails grow or whatever, or you're going to get rid of like your armpit stain because of her. Does that make sense? It's like, it's little things, but it boosts your confidence so much, but it feels like it really is with your body. She might have knowledge about bloating, what kind of herbs to use, that type of energy, okay? Or something about how to whiten your teeth, maybe with natural remedies or whatever, okay? Something about where she's going to help you to get back to your glow, get back to your beauty, or to see your own beauty again, okay? Or to help you to bounce back from like a psychic attack towards your beauty, okay? Or your self-image, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm picking up here. Yeah, I'm definitely picking up like vanity energy. You're also looking into the mirror or something along those lines, okay? I'm being brought to mirror magic. Okay, let's get one last card, who she is. Who's this immature woman here, Spirit? We have the Ten of Cups. Came out in reverse. Okay. And we have the Two of Wands again. Let me see what it looks like upright. Didn't I talk about that? Look at that. She knows exactly what you need to have, like super luscious lips. She knows, you know, I'm also saying for some of you guys, did I talk to you guys about movie nights? I think it was pile number 1. But if you look at it, look at that. She has like a magic bag. Every time you need something, she has it in her bag. Do you see that? This is what I'm being brought to. She has like a magic bag. I'm also being brought to a nanny, so maybe she does babysitting, but I'm also being brought to like a magical nanny. That's what I'm being brought to. Okay, I don't know why. But yeah, she is definitely a person who, she's really good at making decisions, or she always ends up being lucky or being at the right place at the right time, because her intuition and her instinct is very strong and nobody can tell her what to do. Like, this is a person, she cannot be gaslit, or nobody can like manipulate her. And maybe you have tendencies to trust people, or you get manipulated sometimes by people. That's why the universe is bringing her into your life, because she does not get, in fact, she's maybe sometimes too stubborn. Do you know what I mean? But it works out for her most of the time. Because she stays stubborn, nobody can make her a different person. Like, it's like an energy where she is very good at blocking off negative energy or blocking off psychic attacks. Does that make sense? So when you are with her, it's kind of like an invisible wall that she's going to create around you and her, so that you don't get influenced by negative energy, negative comments, gossip, or whatever. Does that make sense? Because her energy is so strong that it's like it blocks off negative energy. That's what it feels like to me here. Does that make sense? This is what I'm picking up here. Okay, so she's kind of like coming into your life to first of all remind you of who the fuck you are, and second of all to never forget who you are. Kind of like, remember who you are, you know? And something about like she's gonna have like a protection energy that she's gonna share with you, or she has protection energy around her. So every time you are with her, or you being connected to her, it's like you are in this protective bubble that she has around her. Okay, that's what it feels like to me here. I don't know how to explain it, but she's going to be the reason why you make the right decision in love, or the right decision in your career, or the right decision with your health, okay, or with your beauty. Okay, when another person maybe wants to lead you astray. She's gonna be there like, shut the fuck up, get the fuck out of here, leave pal number 2 alone. Okay, she might have an attitude, but I like her. One more thing that I want to say. This would also be a woman who, she also might be the reason she saves your marriage by calming you down so that a fight doesn't happen. Does that make sense? Something about where she believes in love and she believes in justice. So when she sees two people loving each other, and maybe there's like a disturbance in this love story, she's gonna protect your union with your partner. Does that make sense? Or something about she's gonna speak sense into you or your partner so you guys don't break up, or you guys work it out, or you guys don't make the wrong decision in your marriage. That's what it feels like to me here, okay? In case you already are in a connection or in a marriage, I feel like this is a person who's good for your connection or marriage, because she's going to have a clear mind when you are confused. Does that make sense? She's going to have a clear mind when you are confused, or she's going to stop you from making impulsive decisions, okay? Or she's going to stop you from making decisions that you might regret. Maybe you also are very level-headed, or maybe you are a person, you are very impulsive, or maybe you sometimes anger overtakes you, or fear overtakes you, or you sometimes make decisions out of fear or out of anger. She would speak sense into you not to do it. Does that make sense? That's what it feels like to me here, okay? But I'm also hearing she might also share a mistake that she has made in her last marriage or in her last relationship, or the reason why her last marriage or relationship did not work. She's going to share this mistake with you, and now you have the knowledge, and because you have the knowledge, your marriage or your relationship is going to work out. Does it make sense? Because she's going to share with you what she has done wrong, and she's going to be like, don't make the same mistake, or don't do as I do, and she's going to share that wisdom with you. That's what it feels like to me here, okay? So she's actually a good influence for your love life. She's a good influence for your bank account, to be honest with you guys, okay? She's a good influence for your love life and your bank account. And she's a good influence for your confidence is what I'm picking up here, okay? As well as your self-care routine. She's very straightforward with her words. So people that have something to hide or people that are fake are not gonna like her. But people that like the truth, or people that are, they want rather the ugly truth than a fake lie or like a sweet lie. You're really going to enjoy how blunt she is, because she's the person that says what everybody's thinking, but nobody allows themselves to say it, okay? So I feel like she is free in a sense. Oh, that's funny, because we have the freedom card here. She's free in a sense where she doesn't please people. She's not a people pleaser. She's the opposite of a people pleaser, okay? Something about where she doesn't mind. How can I explain that? I feel like she's going to teach you how to no longer be a people pleaser, especially if you tell me that you are a people pleaser, or that you sometimes find yourself doing that. She's going to teach you how to overcome that. Or something about where, again, she's like again, did I talk about Princess Diana? We talked about it, right? Where she was rejecting. Oh my God, now everything makes sense. But yeah, that's the energy that I pick up here. Okay, like a true queen at heart, and not just the outer appearance, okay? Or something about like, you know, at heart, she is not just, you know, religious from the outside, she's religious at heart. Does that make sense? Something, she has a big heart, okay? She has a big heart is what I'm picking up here. Or something about she's, yeah, that's what I'm picking up here. She is blunt. She doesn't like to beat around the bush. Sometimes when she speaks, it comes across very harsh, but she's like a person who gives you the harsh truth because she loves you. So she's the tough love, harsh truth type of energy. I'm not telling you that she's harsh to you. I'm telling you that she says something, and maybe in that moment you don't like it, but then you think about it and you're like, man, she's actually right. Maybe she didn't find the best words to say it, but she woke me up. Sleeping Beauty, she woke me up. Yes, it is. Okay, she might also be an early bird where she's going to help you to fix your sleeping schedule, or you guys are going to wake up early together is what I'm picking up here. I'm also hearing her name could be Charlotte, or her name could start with a C. Okay, or your name could start with a C, or something about Charlotte. I'm also hearing she could be a DJ, not for everybody, but I'm being brought to Charlotte de Witte. So she could be from Belgium or from Europe, or she could be a DJ. Okay, again, not for everybody, or this could be significant. Something about the name Charlotte or a DJ is significant here. Did I talk about a concert? Yes, I talked about a concert. Yeah, so this is what I'm picking up here. She's blonde. Pile number 2. One last thing. Spirit is showing me the song Girl by Beyonce, Destiny's Child actually, okay? So again, this person could also end up being your child's godmother, or your child is going to look at this person as their auntie, because this person is going to be there with you, you know, for a very long time or until the end of time. So they're going to act as like an auntie or a second mom to your child, is what I'm picking up here. Your spirit guides are here. But I'm being brought to the song Destiny's Child, Girl. Girl, I can tell you've been crying and you're needing somebody to talk to. Girl, I can tell he's been lying and pretending that he's faithful and he loves you. Girl, you don't have to be hiding. Don't you be ashamed to say he hurt you. I'm your girl, you're my girl, we're your girls. Don't you know that we love you? That's the energy that I pick up here. The song Girl by Beyonce, I'm gonna put it down in the description box. She's a girl's girl, she's a woman's woman, okay? She could also, if it's not your relationship, she could also make you aware of a fake friend. Does it make sense? Where someone is gossiping about you and this person's actually going to bring it to she's going to make you aware of a person that gossips about you. So she's going to make you aware of a person that is not good for you, basically. So again, it doesn't have to be love. It could also be someone at work. Like pile number 2, did you know this person's gossiping about you? Who the fuck does she think she is talking about you? That's the energy that I pick up here. Okay. Pile number 2, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you like this reading. I'm gonna see you in my next one, and I wish you a lovely day. Bye. Hello, my lovely pile number 3. Welcome to your reading, guys. So if you didn't watch the intro, I was asking Spirit what kind of pick a card reading they want me to do for you guys, and they told me they want me to talk about soul tribe, soul family, excuse me, basically the next significant person, and not just any random person. This is a true soulmate, okay? This is a person that is supposed to be in your life when you get pregnant, when you get married, when you retire, when you get older, you know what I mean? Kind of like a person who is there in all walks of life, not just a fair weather person, but a person who is meant to stay in your life or be with you, or basically someone from your soul tribe, your soul family, okay? And every time I think about soul tribe and soul family, I see a big table with multiple people and children from their side and your side and stuff like that. I don't know why I bring this up in your reading. So children could be significant. Some of you guys, you already have children, which might be the reason why I say that, okay? Because your children might really like this person, or maybe they have children and they're really gonna like you, or something along those lines, okay? Or there could also be an energy where you might meet this person through children. I'm also being brought to, oh man, what is that movie called? With Cruella de Vil. I'm being brought to the movie with Cruella de Vil, like with those dogs. I don't know how you call it. I don't even, Dalmatian dogs? Do you call it like that? It's a weird word. But this is what I'm being brought to, because I'm seeing like him walking with his dog and her walking with his dog. So, and then they are at a dog park meeting each other. So for some of you guys, you might have a dog. This person might have a dog, okay? Or you guys could literally meet at a park where you guys talk about your dogs or whatever. Not for everybody, okay? For others of you, Cruella de Vil is also about fashion. So someone who could work in the fashion industry, it might be you, it might be them, or they look like, I'm hearing a fashion icon, or they are really good at like something about the fashion or the model industry. Not for everybody, okay? Is what I'm picking up here. But let me tap into the energy. We're looking at your next significant true soulmate. May that be romantic, platonic, business, whatever, whoever, okay? So let me tap into the energy here. First things first, just the same as pile number 1, because pile number 2 was one person. You have 2 people coming into your life. So you have 2 soulmates, 2 significant people coming into your life around the same time. is what I'm picking up here, because I pick up a female and a masculine. Like I pick up a masculine and a feminine energy here, which was the same for pile number 1. And I didn't expect that. I was like, okay, I'm going to do a reading, but I didn't know that there would be 2 people coming out. But we're going to talk about it. So there's 2 people. We're going to talk about person number 1 and then person number 2. But when these 2 come together here in one spread, this tells me that you're going to meet these 2 people around the same time, meaning the same month, the same week, the same season. Like you meet all of them in summer, late summer, you meet all of them or both of them. Wow, wait, why did I say all of them? Might be more than 2 people, god damn it. You might meet them just around the same time, so in the same month, for example, okay, which is the reason why they come out in a spread together and not separate. Okay, so let me tap into the energy here. Let me see what's going on. I pick up different energies. I'm going to tell you everything, okay? So for some of you guys, I'm seeing this person. I'm picking up a masculine and okay, how are we going to begin? Masculine or feminine energy? I think I want to start with a masculine energy and then a feminine. But one thing that I want to say before we begin, the Ace of Wands, every time I see this card, for me, this looks like the beginning of fall. So I pick up an energy here where these people probably are going to enter your life in fall season. So when you see that the leaves are dropping from the trees, is probably around the time where these 2 people are coming into your life. Okay, is what I'm picking up here. Because again, the Ace of Wands talks about a new beginning, but it also like something about a new season. And again, I feel like it's autumn season. Spirit told me that's autumn season, kind of like autumn fall season is the time where these 2 people come into your life, or one of them is coming into your life. Okay, meaning the next 3 months, I suppose, like September, October, November, I think. And if you guys tell me that you chose the pile where I talked about how autumn season is significant for you, you are correct here, okay? Because in the last reading, I talked about how September, October, and November could be significant. And I feel like this is your pile, okay? That there's something significant happening in autumn season, or that your season is actually autumn season, because you know how every flower has its season and its peak, right? Some flowers even blossom and bloom in winter season. So your season, or your glow up season, or your season of, you know, harvest and happiness and all of that could actually be autumn season. I'm not gonna lie, because if I look at those cards and the way they are combined, it says harvest here. Let me show it to you. Okay, it says harvest here. So if you combine these 2 cards, I don't know, I feel like someone here wants to become a tarot reader, or you already are. Or you might think about how tarot works, because I want to explain it to you. But if you look at those 2 cards, and they both have like a brownish, yeah, they both have like this brownish energy here, this brown, like this golden, I'm hearing golden summer or golden hour. Do you call, oh my god, you call autumn golden summer, do you? Like the late summer, right? Which would be September, around that time. Okay, this person could also be born in the month of autumn. So when you talk to them, they're gonna be an autumn baby. Does that make sense? That might be a sign that they are the one that I'm talking about, because this person is an autumn baby, okay? But if you look at those 2 cards, it looks like harvest is coming to you in autumn season, okay? This is kind of like a side message before we talk about those 2 people, but it says, as the waves of the ocean are infinite. Someone here is watching Infinite Waters. As the trees in the forest grow tall, let my work now bring me to harvest. I am ready to receive my all. Okay, so there's something about where your harvest, or what you have been trying to manifest, comes to you in fall season, or something about you are receiving a lot of things that you've wished for since the beginning of this year in fall seasons, when I'm picking up here, or something about fall season as harvest season, okay, specifically for you guys. Okay, so again, fall season is significant. You might be meeting them in fall. Their birthday could be in the fall months. Okay, so this could be a fall or winter baby. But let me tap into the masculine energy first and then the feminine. One more thing that I would also want to say, god damn it, there's so much coming through here, so please bear with me, okay? I love it. Someone here, you have been wondering if your true love and your future spouse is someone from your past or someone new. You have been thinking, have I already met my true love and my future spouse, or is it a new person? Okay, or maybe you've had a crush on, okay, listen. You've had a crush on somebody way back, okay? I'm gonna tell you like a story how Spirit is showing it to me. So, I'm seeing you here being on a dating app, and all of a sudden you see a profile from an old person. So you used to maybe go on a date, you used to talk. For others of you, this could be literally your ex, okay? Especially if your ex was toxic and, you know, you guys separated very like badly and you don't talk to your ex and stuff like that. Then I'm talking to you, okay? Because I'm not talking to everybody. This is a general reading. For some of you guys, it might be somebody from your past, but majority, you have been wondering, or Spirit is showing me how you are scrolling on a dating app and you see somebody from your past. And you're wondering, is this a sign that I'm meant to be with this person? Because I'm seeing somebody from, like, we used to talk, we used to date, and this and that and this and that. So you're wondering, is this my future spouse? Is this my true love? And Spirit is like, nope. We're not recycling, like don't start the old cycle with this person, or something about like this is not gonna go anywhere, or something about your true love and your future spouse is like a new person, okay, is what I'm picking up here. Again, not for everybody, this is just for majority of you, but not for everybody. For some of you guys, it might literally be your ex, okay, and you guys are gonna fall in love over again after they have matured, after a few years, okay, after a few months at least. Okay, but with the Six of Cups here in reverse, again, this tells me that it's like someone here has been wondering, like, oh my god, you know, I met this person from the past and maybe this is my true love. And Spirit is like, no, there's somebody new coming into your life, okay? Okay, let me tap into the energy. So let's first of all talk about the man, and then we'll talk about the woman that I see here, okay? I also feel like a lot of men, like if you are a guy watching me, I see your energy here. Like I see like this would be the pile that most men choose, okay? Or masculine energy is choosing. So let me see what's going on here, guys, okay? Give me a moment. I pick up someone's grandpa. Hear me out. I don't know why there's so much other stuff coming through, but maybe you need to hear it. Do you have like a grandpa or a dad on the other side that really liked ocean, like this person liked seafood, or they liked boats, or they have a boat, or something about someone is owning a boat or wants a boat, or something about a boat, or pictures on a boat or in a boat, or something about a boat and an older man, or something about pictures in a boat or whatever. I don't know, or a cruise. Someone is going on a cruise or went on a cruise. I'm also hearing someone's name could be Tom or start with a T. Okay, this is just intuition coming through here. So let's see. Can you clarify this mature man? I want to tell you something here. I don't know why I picked this up here, pile number 3. Your energy is very different. Usually pile number 3s are usually different most of the time. For some of you guys, I pick up here that one of your next significant soulmates is actually a manager. And I'm talking about, oh, wait. Listen. For some of you guys, this person, this next significant soulmate that is entering your life, you're actually gonna end up working for them. This person's gonna be so successful or make so much money that they can actually employ people, and they're gonna employ you as their assistant, or something about you're gonna work for this person, or maybe you're gonna, you know, do stuff for this person and they're gonna give you money like on a regular. Does that make sense? Where maybe you help them with something on certain weekends and they're gonna give you money, so it's kind of like an extra source of income. Because I'm seeing, I'm being brought to like a talent scout. I'm being brought to a person, and I don't know if it's the female or the masculine energy. I don't know who it is, but I'm seeing here you're gonna end up working for them, or they're gonna end up offering you a job, okay, because they need help or they need assistance with what they do. Yes. I'm also hearing someone here is an indigo. I'm seeing like there was a spirit right here, and the spirit came through in a dark blue light. Okay, so I'm picking up something about indigo. I feel like the significant soulmate, their energy is indigo. Like this is an indigo starseed, or maybe the color dark blue is significant in your life right now. Okay, or something about dark blue or indigo blue is what I'm picking up here. So I'm seeing here someone here is going to end up working for this person, or it might be you, where you are going to be successful and this person is going to assist you, or something about this person is coming into your life kind of like an assistant. For example, you want to create a cookbook, but you don't know how to do it. Maybe they have knowledge in creating books. Does that make sense? So they're kind of like, their energy feels like an assistant. Their energy feels like a talent scout, a manager. Their energy feels like a person who helps you to manage something, manage your finances, or something about to reach your full potential. Okay, is what I'm picking up here. This is person number 1. Okay, we're going to talk about person number 2. I don't know what's going on here. I feel like for others of you, or the other energy that I pick up here is definitely new love. Okay, we have here love, we have passion here. So it does look romantic. So one energy is business, the other one is romantic, is what I'm picking up here. Okay. One energy is like, I'm hearing strictly financial, business, something about a business partner is what I'm picking up here. So I feel like one significant soulmate is actually a business partner, whether or not you are into business, whether or not you are into I also feel like for some of you guys, this could be also another freelancer or another business owner. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Let's see. Can you clarify this mature man? And then for others of you, I'm also picking up the energy of your father or your dad. How do you call it? Your father-in-law could be a significant soulmate entering your life. Or I'm hearing your new love has a parent or a grandparent, but a masculine. So your new love that is coming into your life is, in case you are single. Okay, if you're not single, then I'm talking about business here. But if you are single, this new significant soulmate could actually be your partner's brother, or your partner's dad, or your partner's grandpa. That is going to be a significant soulmate entering your life. Okay, I don't know why, because I'm seeing how everything is entangled. I'm seeing you here, and it's just a I'm just trying to describe the energy. It doesn't have to be exactly what I say, but just, you know, feel the energy that comes through. So I'm seeing you here working for your boyfriend's or your girlfriend's dad. Does it make sense? So it's kind of like it's all entangled, or it's all like zigzag, or do you know what I mean? Like where everything is kind of like connected. That's what it looks like here. That's what Spirit is showing me, kind of like where you are connected to their dad, because their dad works there and they need you for assistance, and you have the knowledge or whatever, or the other way around. Okay, that's a very interesting energy that I pick up here. So let's see. Can you clarify the mature man for others of you? This is, you know, like in case you are into men, this is a very mature man. Okay, but let's see who he really is. Who are you really? This man could also have like a reputation or a public image. I'm seeing them having a picture on a website. You know how this like professional picture on a website? That's what I'm seeing here. So if it is a man and it's your love interest, if it's a man and it's your love interest or this is your new love, I feel like he is the representative of something, because I'm seeing like his picture on a website with his signature. Okay, or he could be like the head of a company, or the head of something, or the representative of something. Okay, or he's about to step into the footsteps or the footprints of their dad or their grandpa or their boss. Do you know what I mean? So they're the next one in line to take on this position. But the 10th house and the 11th house tells me it's a high position. It talks about public image. This person has to take care of their public image, or this person could be in the public eye. Okay, they could be in the public eye for some reason. Okay, let's see. Can you clarify this mature man here? We have the Queen of Cups. Oh, I love that. I'm hearing a burlesque. Is someone here into burlesque or burlesque shows, or do you call it petticock? I don't know if you call it petticock. Petticock? I don't know if that's the right word. I'm going to put it somewhere here, but I'm being brought to that, to those skirts and like dresses and stuff like that. But okay, let me show it to you. I have to blur it out. But this masculine energy here with the Queen of Cups, I feel like this could be, again, it's a man that is behind, he works behind the scenes, or he is, dang, kind of like the father of a significant person, or a person with a big personality. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but somehow you're going to have a strong connection to this man. If it's not your love interest, it's your, I'm getting a little bit, it's like a little bit mixed up here. I almost want to say where it's almost 3 people. I don't know why. God damn it. Okay, yeah, whoa, I feel like for you guys it's 3 people. I pick up someone's dad, your new love, and your new love's like their dad, or some family member from your new love. And then I also pick up a female energy here. This is bonkers. Okay, so let me just get a few cards here, guys. Okay, can you clarify this mature man here, please? I knew it. Justice. He's behind the scenes. So this mature man, I'm also hearing this mature man is going to give you his blessings. So it's almost like, can I say something? If you have a new love interest, or you are about to fall in love with your true love and your future spouse, you might have a strong connection to your true love and your future spouse's dad or grandparent, and this man is gonna give the blessing to your relationship here, or something about where you have a lot in common with your future spouse's dad. I don't know why, I don't know how. Or grandparent, for example, you like to play chess. Your future spouse's dad or grandparent likes to play chess, so you're going to play chess together. Does that make sense? This is what I'm picking up here. That's why Spirit is highlighting that there's like a soul connection here, okay, between you and this in-law or this person from another family, or even big brother or whatever, okay? For others of you, this is your true love and your future spouse. With the Justice card here, okay, this is your true love and your future spouse that I'm seeing here. Especially the Justice card talks about let's get real, you know. That's where you have contracts. Yes, didn't I say that? For others of you, it's a business partner. Okay, for others of you, again, it's a lot. I feel like I pick up 3 people, but it could also be just 2. But I feel like it's 3 people. Okay. For others of you, I'm picking up an energy here where this is like a masculine energy, and he wants to do business with you, okay? Or he's going to ask you to be his assistant or whatever. But again, it's like a strong soul connection. There's an energy where someone is going to really like you because they like your futuristic or visionary energy, or this person really likes your light-hearted energy, or this person really likes your work ethic, or this person, yeah, this is so wild what I pick up here. Or this person really likes your eye for details, Okay, and it's funny, did I talk about Cruella? Yes, I talked about it, right? Do you know what Spirit is showing me? You know how Cruella had a child, right? No, Cruella was the child of this mother right there. So this, why did I just say it like that? Oh my god, I can't. I'm all over the place. But I feel like it's more than one person that I pick up here. So it's kind of like, oh my god, where do I go? What do I do? Okay, so you might get a little bit overwhelmed, but I feel like it's a good kind of overwhelmed, okay? Because you're gonna be happy about it. These are awesome people. But Spirit is showing me, and maybe for some of you guys, you maybe want to watch the movie Cruella, because they're showing me the movie scene where Cruella was she was working in a store, and she was sucking at getting a job, or something about her career was not very great. And then she was at a store, and I think she got drunk, and because she got drunk, she started to style the window. You know how when you walk past the window, so she was styling, or she was like redecorating the window for a fashion store. And because she rearranged everything, like people saw her talent. So then this fashion icon or whatever, or this, it's like a big personality or this big person, then came to this window, looked at the window, and was like, who created that? I want this person to work for me. This is what I'm picking up here. I don't know what the fuck is going on here, okay, but I feel like you might end up having a strong connection to a person who is in a manager position, in a boss position, or to a person who has a say in something, or to a person that is already in the industry that you want to go into, or someone who's going to point out your talent, or who's going to kind of like appreciate your talent or whatever, or wants to work with you. Okay, this person wants to use your art, your music for something. So that's one energy. It feels like a business partner, but it seems to be a long-term business partner, or something about where you're going to do business multiple times with that person over the years. You know how there's certain people that, you know, in case you are into business, where they maybe this person wants to book you. This could also be a client. In case you have a business, it feels like a client, where one of your clients could actually end up being a strong soulmate, because this person is always coming back to you, or always ordering stuff from you, or always leaving positive feedback on your website, in case you are into business. Okay, for others of you, you could meet this person when you are taking a course or a class, when it comes to business, when it comes to marketing, when it comes to trading, when it comes to Bitcoin. That's where you could meet this person. So you're going to end up manifesting money together. I'm seeing like an energy where you and this person, you manifest like you both are opportunists, but in a good way. I'm not saying that with a negative connotation. I'm talking about where this person is an opportunist, or something about you're both gonna I'm being brought to the Wolf of Wall Street. I'm not gonna lie, that's what I'm being brought to. Something about where you're gonna make money with this person, or you're both gonna do something together. Okay, I'm also seeing someone here coming up with a skincare brand, because Spirit just showed me Ordinary, because I saw a video how the two people came together to create the company Ordinary. So this could also be a person that you're going to end up again having a company with, having a store with. It could just even be like a hairdresser, like where you have a little coffee shop, a little store with this person, or it could be something big, or you both invest money into Bitcoin, or you're both on a road to wealth. Okay, something about manifesting money, becoming rich is what I'm picking up here. Okay, this is going to be different for all of you, but it feels like business and career. Okay, especially since we have that here, and I talked about how this person could be working behind the scenes of something. I don't know what it is, but you know, this could also be a content creator. Okay, with the Eight of Pentacles, but yeah, it feels like business. It also feels like a co-worker here as well. It could also be you and another co-worker, and you're both gonna come up with an idea. You're both gonna quit your job together to go to another job. Do you know what I mean? Something along the lines where you walk the same path with another person that is connected to career and money and finances and manifesting possibilities and opportunities in your career. This could also be a photographer. Yeah, someone who being brought to Rich Dad Poor Dad. Okay, is what I'm being brought to as well. I'm also hearing maybe use a window shopper, mad at me, and oh why use a window shopper. I'm being brought to the song Window Shopper by 50 Cent here, okay? Also being brought to shoes, chaussures. So this person could be French, they could have a French accent or something about France, but it's funny because I feel like, I don't know if Cruella was in France, if it was played in France, but I'm picking up something about Paris or France, not for everybody of course, okay? I'm also hearing haute couture. I don't know what that is, okay? Now I'm hearing hot chocolate. Somebody here is drinking hot chocolate, or you want to drink hot chocolate, or you crave chocolate or whatever. Okay. Let's see, one more. Who's this mature man? What's going on here? Whoa. Hold on a minute. What is that? Interesting. I don't know why I pick up a lawyer again. I also picked up a lawyer in pile number 2. Not for everybody, of course, but I feel like this mature man, he could have an energy of a lawyer or something about where he's defending you, okay? Or he's going to give you a fair chance or whatever. I don't know. This is weird. Let me see. Who's this mature man here, Spirit, please? Page of Pentacles. Yes. Okay. I feel like this mature man, you could end up meeting him at work, or you could end up working together, or he's gonna offer you a job, or something along those lines. And that's maybe where you fall in love with each other, because we have a new love here. Okay. For others of you, this is so funny. I pick up so much energy here. Can I say another thing? I also feel like, I don't know if it's a man or a woman, it doesn't matter, whatever you like. I feel like this man or this woman, this new love, is gonna come into your life and is gonna show you why you had to let go of the past person. So how can I explain that energy? Let me see. I'm trying to find the right words because it feels like an entanglement. Okay, so it's almost this energy here where this person, this new love, this you falling in love head over heels with this new person, it might come around a time where an ex wants to come back. Can I say something? I'm gonna say it. So I feel like an energy here where an ex would try to come back into your life, or an ex-friend, an ex-lover, or someone that you cut off, okay? Someone you cut off. It doesn't have to be love, it could also be friends, it could also be family. This person wants to come back into your life, especially since we have harvest here. So you might be doing well, you might be, you know, really achieving things, or, you know, you might be just really doing well, feeling good. And then this person from the past wants to come back. Around that time, this new person comes into your life because Spirit does not want you to get hurt again by this old person. So Spirit is going to send this new person into your life so that you don't even get tempted to go back to somebody from the past, because whoever this person is from the past, they would hurt you again and they would fuck up again. I don't know if it's like a family member who tells you that they've changed and they want to do better. Spirit is going to tell you, or Spirit is going to bring this new person into your life so that you don't go back, okay? Or that you don't fold, or that you don't back down, or that you stick with your decision cutting them out of your life. Okay, is what I'm picking up here. For others of you, I feel like this mature man is gonna defend you against something else, or yeah, he feels like he's defending you against something. I don't know what it is. Or he's gonna help you to not walk into a trap. For example, when it comes to like buying the right house or buying the right car, he's gonna help you to buy the right house or the right car because he has knowledge, so that you don't walk into a trap or that you don't get scammed. Does that make sense? That's what it feels like to me here. Yeah, look at that. Revealing the mask. Do you see that? Revealing the mask. So this mature man, whoever he is, whoever he is, and I talked about how he's working behind the scenes, right? Whoever he is, and we have the Queen of Swords. So this person could really be someone's dad or someone's grandpa or someone's brother. Okay. It will soon all make sense. Full circle moments are within reach. Okay. This mature man, he could actually have red hair, or he could be very, do you say eccentric or eccentric? Okay. Fathers of you, I'm seeing an energy here where, yeah, it's kind of like this man is going to give you a green light, or he's going to be like your breakthrough or your door towards your success. Or again, it's like literally a business partner, or you don't even know that you are going to have a business with somebody in the future. Fathers of you, this is definitely an in-law. I feel like a strong energy of an in-law, a brother-in-law, or a father-in-law that you're going to have a strong connection with. Because you maybe have the same interest, or you maybe have the same music taste. So this person is really going to make you happy with their presence is what I'm picking up here. One more. Why is the mature man here, Spirit? What is that energy about? Because the 10th house is all about public recognition. It's about career. It's about our position in society. And then the 11th house is all about fame and fortune. Okay, this is all about fame and fortune. This is also the house of networking. Okay, networking with the right people. This person could also be the one that is linking you up with the right people. Okay. And it also says, for example, we have here your energy is high and something big is coming. Keep your frequency up. Your power triggers powerful change. So this mature man, he's gonna bring a powerful change into your life. For some of you guys, he's literally like he is in the public eye. Not for everybody. For some of you guys, this person could be famous. Now I don't know what kind of famous. He could be an author, right? So it's not like famous, but he could be an author, or this person could just be in the public eye, or it's this female energy who is in the public eye. Someone here is in the public eye. Someone here is somehow working in front of a camera, behind a magazine, behind a big company, a big name, a big brand. Or someone here is destined to have a brand, a big brand, work for someone big, be someone's assistant or whatever. Okay. Who's this mature man, Spirit? Look at that. It says spend time with the universe and your spirit guide. Start a conversation, ask a question, meditate, listen, observe. One more thing. For some of you guys, I'm also seeing here, this is a new spirit guide. You might be telling me, Cynthia, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm seeing it here. Literally, you meet this new love, your true love in your future spouse, okay? And your true love in your future spouse has a grandpa or a dad on the other side. So for some of you guys, it's literally you're gonna have your new significant soulmate might literally be a spirit guide. I don't know how to explain it. It feels like for some of you guys, it might literally be a new spirit guide. Okay, I don't know how this is gonna make sense. It's gonna make sense in your life at some point. Okay. Where maybe you notice that some type of spirit guide is around you that is new. Or you literally have a guide, or like a new guide or a new mentor. Okay. It says start a conversation, ask a question, meditate, listen, observe, spend time with the universe and your spirit guides. Okay. Yes. So this mature man is gonna act like a spirit guide. This mature man also has the wisdom of the universe inside of him. Like he understands. Can I say something? I feel like this man, he understands quantum physics. He understands. Did I talk about infinite waters? Yeah. He understands quantum physics. He understands science, or he literally is like inventing something. I'm being brought to Elon Musk, like people that invent stuff or whatever, or people that are like geniuses. I'm also being brought to Shark Tank. Those type of energy. This is the energy that I pick up here. Okay. So this mature man, he could be very intelligent when it comes to physics, when it comes to science. Maybe this person really understands. Like I'm being brought to Nikola Tesla, for example. He could be like He could be really good, yeah, for example, he could be really good like at those kind of topics. Like he's super duper smart. He's like a mega brain or whatever. Okay. And he's like a fountain of knowledge when it comes to the universe. Or again, electricity or something along those lines. Your energy is very outlandish, or this person's energy is outlandish here. Can you clarify the mature man? Look at it. This is business, baby. This idea, offer, or person will lead you to wealth and a full bank account. I'm going to leave it at that. I don't know what they're going to say. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what they're going to recommend. But this person, this mature man, is going to lead you to wealth and a full bank account. Point blank, period. Okay. So let's talk about the new love energy here. Can you clarify the new love energy here? Yeah, so I do feel like it's more than one person. I told you. Ooh, what is happening here? Wow. Whoa. Why am I picking all of that up? And for others of you, it's literally a brother-in-law, a dad, or a father-in-law that you're going to have a strong connection to. He's going to bless your connection with your true love and your future spouse. Like he's going to speak good about you. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like a person who, instead of speaking bad about you, this person speaks good about you, or something about they're going to bless your connection with your true love and your future spouse, which is the reason why you're going to feel so deeply connected to them, you know? Instead of sabotaging your connection with your true love and your future spouse, kind of like a evil stepmother, this is a person who blesses the connection with good energy, and they wish for a child, or they wish for you, like they welcome you to the family, they welcome you. Do you know what I mean? They want you to come to dinners and to birthday dinners and to family dinners. Like they always welcome you. That's what it feels like to me here, okay? And they might actually have a lot of wisdom. I'm being brought to a rich dad, poor dad, okay? Let's see what the new love is about. What is the new love energy about here? This is crazy. This is crazy what I pick up here. The energy here that is coming to you. I'm hearing this energy is very foreign. Okay, so I feel like this person could be a foreigner. Okay, or they could come from a different country other than you. They could have an accent. They could just be very outlandish or foreign is what I'm picking up here. Like their energy feels foreign and outlandish. I'm being brought to 𝐸𝑰𝑛 Superstar by Beyonce. Okay, and in the song she says, supernatural love is up in the air. Okay, so there's a lot of supernatural energy around this new love or around this new person here. Okay, they could be psychic. They could actually be psychic and not know it. Or there could be a lot of paranormal activity around them and they don't know what's going on. Okay. Can you clarify this new love for pile number 3? Who is this person? 3 of Cups. Whoa. Okay, so this person, this new love, this is also a goofball with the 3 of Cups. I feel like this new person, this new love, I feel like it's either your friends are going to say this is a good man or a good woman or whatever, or you're going to feel like this person is kind of like your best friend, or it's going to start off as a friendship is what I'm picking up here, or something about this person really likes to party. Okay, this person is the life of a party. They bring a lot of like party energy, a lot of laughter. I feel like they make jokes that make you laugh. So this is a person where sometimes you need to, like when you eat, sometimes you need to turn around, because if you look at them, do you know what can I say something? For some odd reason, I picked up Mr. Bean. Like something about where this person is so funny. They could be a comedian, or this person, this new love, okay, that is coming into your life, they're so funny. Okay, they're sometimes so funny that when you have like a serious conversation on the phone, you need to go to a different room because they make you laugh so much. Okay, that's what I'm picking up here. This is a very funny person. Now, I also feel like that this new love, like your new love, actually has a crazy ex or whatever. So there's something, I told you, it's like this, yes, I see it. Okay. Can you clarify this new love here, please? One more. Okay. Oh, we have the Ten of Pentacles here, baby. What is the Ten of Pentacles? Ten of Pentacles is the real deal. This is the type of energy where you introduce each other to each other's family. Yes, yes it is. Ten of Pentacles, that's where you join bank accounts, okay? That's where you join households, yes. So this is most likely going to be your true love and your future spouse. But, as I told you, there is something about this new love comes with a crazy ex, or this new love comes with some type of competition. Not that you have to worry about it. They might be telling you, I'm so sorry, but you know, my crazy ex, she still didn't get it. He still didn't get it. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, Temperance. Yes, look at that. Literally an angel. So this new love is going to feel like an earth angel. I'm also being brought to Denzel Washington. I don't know why. Okay, so with the Temperance card here, so this person, this new love, I feel like you're going to feel like this person came into your life like an angel, or this person could be, of course, into spirituality. Okay. I'm hearing this is a very calm person, but there's a lot of drama around them. Okay, because this person triggers people. Okay. Can I say something? I feel like this person is supposed to trigger healing in people, and some people reject it and other people, they heal when they meet this person. Can I say something? This is a healthy person. This man, this woman is healthy. Healthy to the point where their finances look good, because you have to have some type of healthy thoughts for your finances to look good. Okay. Or something about, with the Temperance, this could also be a teacher. Okay, your new love could be a teacher. Your new love could actually, they have an energy of a genius, so I would not be surprised when they end up creating a course, a class, and teaching other people, or where your spouse or this new love is going to end up inventing something that hasn't been done before. It's literally, I'm literally seeing like a tool that is going to go viral on TikTok. Does that make sense? You know how those tools, or those, like, something goes viral on TikTok or whatever? Okay, or they are going to end up writing a book or publishing a course or a class or whatever to other people where they teach something. This is a teacher. Your new love is a teacher. Okay. Again, your new love could also be in the public eye, especially with the Ten of Pentacles here. One last card. Who is this new love for pile number? Yeah. Yes. Yes. One thing that I want you guys to know is that your soul tribe, this new love, whoever this person is, their mental health is exceptionally good. Like, this person has a mental health that is very rare. When I say that, or this person is very healthy but mentally, okay, so I almost want to say, with this person healed a lot of trauma, a lot of baggage. This person is their energy, their aura is bright. Their aura is like a white light. Something about where whoever this man or this woman is, they're healthier than other people. Does that make sense? So they're healthier than other people, or their mental health is exceptionally good compared to majority of people. Okay, so they stand out like a sore thumb because their energy is very healthy, or they are very content, or they're a very peaceful person. They walk into a room, they bring peace. Okay, and I feel like some people get triggered by this peace and healthy energy. I don't know why. Okay, I'm hearing that the universe is using that person to heal people, but some people don't want to be healed, or I don't know what this means, guys. Okay, whoever this person is, this mature man, this new love, again, I feel like it's an in-law. I feel like it's your true love and your future spouse. So I pick up like two masculine energies, to be honest with you. For some of you guys, it's also feminine. If your future spouse is a feminine, then I'm talking about a feminine, in case you are a masculine watching, or if you're looking for a feminine energy. Okay, this person has a strong connection to God in the universe, and therefore there's a lot of supernatural stuff happening around them where God is talking to them, you know, spirits are talking to them, something along those lines. I don't know what is going on here. Can you clarify the new love for pile number 3? We have a horseshoe, good luck. So I'm hearing, no, I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. Yes. So this person's energy could be, they could have an energy of, okay, I pick up an energy where this person, again, they believe in God, they love the universe, they love going to church, okay? You are just being in their presence, you're going to feel more connected to your spirit guides or to God, or literally you both go out and there's one weird thing after the other happening, one synchronicity after the other, one supernatural stuff after the other. No, I'm not lucky, I'm blessed. Yes, okay, with the horseshoe here, but people look at this person as lucky. Or people will look at you as lucky once you meet this person, like you're so lucky because period of prosperity and abundance. So you could actually end up meeting a person who is somehow abundant or prosperous, okay, with the bread. Didn't I say that? So with the new love, it's either you are going to meet somebody that is very abundant, okay, or a person that is, again, people are going to be like, damn, pile number 3, you must be so lucky to meet a man or a woman like that, because again, there's somehow a big personality here. They make a lot of money, or they do something that is like extraordinary, or again, this is literally just a man or a woman that could be, can I say something? I keep saying, can I say something? I want to say something here. In the whole time of reading your cards, I almost didn't want to believe what I see, so I tried to kind of like suppress like the greatness of this person. I'm not doing it on purpose, but I almost want to say where you might not believe that this person really likes you, or you might not believe that this person really wants you, because maybe they are desired by other people, or again, where people, I'm hearing, I'm hearing the song Alien Girl by Kendrick Lamar. So again, this person could be into supernatural stuff. You guys could talk about UFOs, life on other planets and stuff like that, or this person's just a person that you've never met before. They have like an alien energy, you know, like very weird. Maybe their art is very weird, maybe the way that they dress is very weird, maybe they look futuristic, maybe they look outlandish, you know, maybe they take you to places like museums that are very weird, outlandish, something about like, you know, it's like upside down. Like when you are outside with this person, it's like they maybe bring you to a place that brings food or creates food that is very weird out. You know what I mean? Like this person has an outlandish energy. So they're gonna bring you to places that are outlandish somehow, some way. You're gonna love it, okay? It feels like galactic. I'm hearing Anti-Galactic by Kid Cudi. Anti-Galactic, you and me. Anti-Galactic, you and me. Get ready, pop it, let's go. Anti-Galactic, you and me. Anti-Galactic, you and me. And if you think about Kid Cudi, he has like a different, like the bass or like the sound of his music is very weird, right? For example, Mojo So Dope. So if you think about Kid Cudi and his music, that's the energy that I pick up here from this man or this woman, whoever they are. But I'm also being brought to Alien Girl by Kendrick Lamar. Okay, so they could also be really good at speaking, kind of like how Kendrick Lamar is a good lyricist where he plays with words. Genius, something about a genius, or something about the way they speak. Okay, I'm hearing my verses belong in the Bible. I'm hearing my verses belong in the Bible, or something about this person when they are wise. When they speak, you're like, dang, it's like it hits home, it hits the spot, you know. They say something that could be, you would look at it as, where did you get that quote from? But it's not a quote, it's like their own words, you know. They could also be a musician, since I'm being brought to so many musicians. But in the song Alien Girl by Kendrick Lamar, he talks about, in the song he says, people are hating on him because he's with this alien girl, or something about where they wonder how Kendrick got this girl in the song. That's what he says in the lyrics. So there could be a chance where people are going to want to sabotage the connection and make you feel like you don't deserve this man or this woman, because again, there's something special about them. I don't know what it is. There's something special about this person. People are going to be like, you must be lucky. You must be such a lucky motherfucker to meet such a person. Okay, I don't know what this means, guys, okay? But Spirit wants you to know they don't want you to feel like you don't deserve it, because you do. Okay. Can you clarify the new love? Yeah, look at that. Whoa, okay. So for some of you guys, there could be an energy where you're not gonna feel good enough because this person is very successful, and maybe you feel like you're not successful enough. But Spirit is like, well, but if you are around successful people, at some point you're going to become successful too, okay? So don't get like intimidated by this person's success or their public image, or, you know, like, I don't know, their presence. Okay. Can you clarify this new love? Mountain. Could be a person who likes hiking, or who likes to hike, but again, the mountain also for me feels like a I'm hearing the Bible verse. If you have a faith as big as a seed of mustard, you're gonna say move to the mountain, and the mountain is gonna move. So again, this person somehow achieved something that is impossible or seems impossible, or there's a lot of like godly, angelic, biblical energy around them. They might be saying something and it happens in that moment. Does that make sense? Where, I don't know, like there's something weird. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like there's weird energy around them, but it's just supernatural, or actually you're gonna really enjoy it, but it might also scare you. It might scare you because it's true love. Do you know what I mean? Like when you get cold feet, like, oh my God, he's really in front of me. What the fuck? I want to run away, but I also want him. This is what I'm picking up here. And it says elephant, a long journey either physically or mental will leave you wiser at the end. I told you. This energy feels like a guru, like a teacher, like a counselor. And they do intimidate people. Okay? They do intimidate people. This is so funny. I wanted to ask what the mature man is about, and it says affairs with your family. So this feels like an in-law here, I'm not gonna lie, or someone from this person's family. Can you clarify this mature man, but at the same time also a business person? Yeah, announcement, the bell. Can you clarify the mature man here? December. Can you clarify the mature man here? What's going on? Temporary problems. You need to defend yourself. I told you this person's gonna defend you somehow, some way. Whoa. They might help you to overcome. Whoa. Okay, so this mature man, I don't know who they are, but they're gonna help you to overcome toxic energy with your family. So they might defend you against toxic family members. They might help you to get out of a toxic household or a toxic family dynamic, a toxic family situation. They might defend you against some type of bad mouthing from your family. Okay. Or they're gonna welcome you like you are family, when maybe someone in your family like abandoned you. Okay. This person could be born in the month of December. So you could meet this mature man in the month of December. This person's birthday could be in the month of December. Maybe your birthday is in the month of December here. Okay. Or you could meet this business partner or this business opportunity here in the month of December. One more. Why is the mature man here, Spirit? I'm so into my cards today that I don't even look at my, you know, my situation here. One more. Where's the mature man here? Yes, baby. They have an energy of a mama bear. Even if they are not feminine, they have an energy of a mama bear. They're gonna defend you against some bully or whatever. I don't know. It says news of a birth or a new business opportunity. I told you, for others of you, it's a business opportunity. Okay, they're gonna be like, this person's going to be like, no, you need to make something out of this. I'm going to help you. I'm going to teach you. I'm going to guide you or whatever. Something along those lines. And for others of you, it says news of a birth. So I don't know if it's like, is someone here pregnant? For some of you guys, your new significant soulmate is actually your child. Oh my god, this is so cute. Like, you're literally, just because you have a child doesn't mean that you have a soul connection. You know how you love your children, but they do their own thing, and then you also have children that are mommy or daddy, a mommy or a daddy child, where you literally are best friends with your child. I'm seeing this here too. Oh my god, didn't I tell you it's so much energy here? You're gonna be best friends with one of your children here. Okay, but it feels like a child that is about to be born. And for others of you, there could be some type of pregnancy going on here. Okay, or someone is going to be like, oh, we would be so happy if you would have our grandchildren. I'm being brought to grandchildren. Okay, so this is a person, they approve of you. Like, this is a person who says, I want you to be with my son. I want you to be with my daughter. I want you to have children. Oh my god, this is so cute. Okay, okay. Pile number, yeah, and for others of you, something about this person's going to help you out of like a toxic family type of situation, or defend you somehow, some way, or help you out. Can you give me one last card for the 10th house here? One last card. Oh, okay, we have great personal sorrow. For others of you, I talked about that before with the teardrops. This could also be, again, a person who is very successful, but there's a sadness to their success story. Okay, something about, I'm hearing it's lonely at the top. We talked about the mountain, right? I'm hearing it's lonely at the top, so this person could be somehow at the top. I don't know what this means. Not for everybody, of course. For others of you, this is a person who is very emotional. You guys are gonna cry together. You guys are gonna heal together. Okay. Pile number 3, one more thing that I also want to add is that you are going to feel a sexual tension between you and this person that you maybe never felt before, or that you didn't feel for a long time. Okay, I pick up an energy here where I don't know, okay, this is gonna be weird, but I'm gonna say it. I'm picking up an energy here where there is a masculine watching me, and you have been asking yourself why you cannot get, you know, your palm tree up, or why you don't feel a sexual urge, or you don't feel a desire to have sex or be intimate with any woman, or why you don't get aroused. And you have been maybe asking yourself, like, is something wrong with me? Maybe even if you are a female, you have been asking yourself, like, maybe something is wrong with me because I never feel any, you know, desire to be intimate, or I don't know, like it's been a while, or do you know what I mean? I'm picking up the energy here that you are going to feel you're going to be so sexually drawn to this person that it is suspicious, or it's been a while since you felt so drawn or so aroused so fast, so easily by a person, because we also have the passion card here and the Ace of Wands, which tells me that for some of you guys, you're going to have your first time with them. In case you are a virgin, I'm not gonna lie, I see that here. Or this could be, you know, your first time in a long time, because I feel like someone here has not been intimate, has not been sexual. You have not been expressing your sexuality much. Okay, and I pick up an energy here where you're going to feel so sexually drawn to them that it is suspicious. Does that make sense? To yourself, like, wow, I cannot stop thinking about them. Why am I so sexually drawn to this person? Like, I cannot take my hands off of them. Does that make sense? Where you are overcome by the urge to be intimate with them. But it's kind of like a spark. Does that make sense? So it's kind of like, oh my god, you know, like my palm tree is working, or there is somebody that I'm attracted to. Does that make sense? Because I don't know, I feel like for some of you guys, you have been asking yourself why, you know, you don't feel the desire, or do you know what I'm being brought to? I'm being brought to Samantha. I'm being brought to Samantha. So I'm being brought to Samantha in Sex and the City, and oh my god, I'm being brought to Samantha. Okay, I'm being brought to Samantha in Sex and the City, and there was a season, or there was like an episode where she couldn't get aroused, like she couldn't come, or she didn't have any fun being intimate So I don't know if you've gone through that, or if maybe the last time you were intimate, something went wrong, or you didn't get it up. I don't know what's going on here, but what I'm trying to say is, and I remember in the episode with Samantha, she was trying everything to come, and then she told her friend, something is wrong with me. I don't get aroused anymore. I don't know what's going on, because she had like she was a person, she loved having sex and she loved being sexual. She loved, being intimate, and then all of a sudden it was gone, and then she was panicking. So I don't know if some of you guys are going through that, or you have had thoughts about stuff like that, like what is wrong with me. Or maybe even other people have been thinking about what is wrong with you, like why are you not in a relationship, like what's going on. Or you maybe even heard like where maybe your parents were thinking maybe you are gay or lesbian, not that there's anything wrong with it, but maybe they have been thinking you're gay or lesbian or something along those lines, because you're not you're not intimate with people. I don't know, this is weird what I'm picking up here, okay? But I'm being brought to that, and then all of a sudden, I don't know where the spark came back, but then Samantha had a spark, and then she was aroused again, and she got HORNY again, like she got she got wet again, stuff like that. And I pick up an energy where you're going to feel that this is something that you're going to notice, like, oh my god, when was the last time that I was so sexually drawn to somebody? When was the last time that I got aroused just by a person's voice? When was the last time that I wanted to kiss somebody, even have the urge to kiss somebody, or even have the urge to touch somebody, or something about where you cannot stop thinking about them in a sexual way, like, oh my god, I keep picturing this person naked, what the heck is going on, why am I so aroused, what the heck is happening? That's what I'm picking up here. That's going to be a huge sign when you meet this person. This is going to be like, oh my god, when was the last time I was so wet or so aroused or so like sexually drawn to somebody, okay? Something about having conversations with this person, you guys are going to shed tears, and then you're going to become the best version of yourself. After you release traumas and, emotional baggage, this person helps you to release emotional baggage until you feel as light as a feather. Okay, pile number 3, that's all I have for you guys. Funny, I just said as light as a feather, and here we have feathers, or like angel wings. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys. I hope you like this reading. I'm going to see you in my next one, and I wish you a lovely day. Bye.